Welcome, my lovely dears, to another exciting session of Sun Riddle and Sun Siddle. When last we left off, our glorious adventurers continued their journey away from the Sabri family household after a week of getting laid, in order to hunt down a mysterious floating castle within which there might be some shard of divinity awaiting you. The entrance to this floating castle is found by asking a riddle from highest available peak of sands. A feat that took you no time at all, if I remember correctly, thanks to some crits, as is so regularly the case. And you made your ascent. There, you exchanged riddles with the Carnosphinx, who then offered to answer any follow-up questions you might have, though the price is always a riddle. You decided not to ask any questions because you didn't want to deal with them.
Did ask.
Yeah, you did. You actually asked limited numbers of questions.
Yeah, we did ask a few.
Yeah, we got some extra questions, some extra riddles.
Yep. And then hurriedly moved on. At which point you were attacked by some kind of wayfish, elfish storm fae, who, in a frenzy, came at you hard. And for once didn't just come hard, or come on you really hard, like a shotgun. It just happened, canonically, a number of times. And you had time to go rummaging around in at least one more corridor after the fact, and discovered a selection of supplies and tools. Oh, of course, and there are platinum gachapon machines that you can use once a day.
Those are great. I got to experience what is strong for a little bit. I have to make that a spell now.
Strength. The cupcake of strong.
That and becoming large size.
Yep. Just large problems.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside is now I'm free balling this place.
Downside?
It was a nice pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Although, what's the word again? We did move past. I was gonna say after, but you were quite fucked up last time. As a, you were quite messed up as a DM, and
me? I was like, I don't remember doing much damage to you. To be fair, I don't remember. Yeah, no, I don't remember much of the session. I just know that I just following my cliff notes, you know.
Yeah. What we did, what was left for maybe next session, if I can remember, was the shelves with the books down here.
Yeah, sure. There are a number of bookshelves propped up here with books in them, gesturing towards you with their eldritch mystery.
What kind of books are there?
That's a very good question. Why don't you give me a history test and try and get the general gist of what you're looking at here, because it doesn't appear to be written in any kind of language that you recognize, and it's befuddling to you. They seem to be gathered with no rhyme or reason.
But you see, if they're giants and everything like that, is it actually in Primordial? Because I can read Primordial.
It is in Primordial.
Then I can read them.
Oh wait, can Karin read Primordial?
I can read.
You both
can?
can?
I can read Primordial.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing you got from their book.
Yeah.
Right. So that would give you advantage, so 10 still doesn't tell you much. These books have been collected with what would appear to be no rhyme or reason. You can see some are tomes of fiction, essentially. And you can see that there are a number that appear to be related to maths and science education.
Oh, I didn't realize you rolled. I was said like I have an 8 for doing it. Oh well.
No, this is just for guessing the gist of it. Like this, you you haven't done any kind of extended test. This is like Karin browses these bookshelves. What does she
Right,
get
right,
out of
right.
it? And she gets
Maybe you want to look
fiction,
better.
science, maths. Like nothing strikes her as like genuine objects of interest when you're in the middle of a dungeon. But
Well, there's also what does your brainiac eye see then?
I guess I can make it in history.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I don't know what any interesting
Okay.
books.
So as you also do the same cursory scan, your eyes are light on something that Karin's did not, and you can find like glued on the inside of one of the shelves is a reference card referring to the contents of these shelves. All 3 shelves have these reference cards in them, leading you to believe that they have been stolen from a library at some point, but no library that you recognize.
Neat. This is handy.
Let's see here. One of them is about...
Oh jeez, you have 3 spells tagged onto you. Oh boy.
Traversing astrological systems, in-plane and out-plane travel, associated education materials for the subject, both to improve and keep fresh this otherwise dangerous topic of celestial navigation. Like, you can see that there are some books for like different levels of knowledge about the subject, and lots of like review exams, the kind of things where you can, test quick knowledge about it. You'd have to pour through the actual contents of these books to genuinely understand what you're looking at, but that seems to be a clear enough reference card to you.
Neat.
The next one is... history documents on the First Fall, the Aeonian Tales and Lustercarry, the Elemental Planes and Primordial Designation, the Pirates of the Abyss and other extraneous outsiders.
Oh, there's gonna be taken out of this dungeon here when we come out.
And last, you can see roll me 1d3.
Okay. A 2.
All right, you find one magic wand hiding inside a hollowed out Bible.
Very good. Can we take the maintenance journals and clockwork journals with us? I have a feeling they'll come in handy for anything we might find in this place that has to do with that.
And who is that question to?
To you, like, are we allowed to like put them in our stuff here, or do they need to?
That's a good question.
I will tentatively try and take it off the shelf. Does it anything try and stop me?
Yeah, you have no problem taking it off the shelf.
All right, then I shall place it in my bag for now.
Might have a hard time taking it out of this
Place
place.
it in the bag. There are so many of these books.
Oh, there's a bunch
How big
of
is
them,
this
right?
bag that you're carrying with you?
Okay, you know, fair enough, fair enough.
These are bookcases filled with these materials.
We will
probably 30 to 50 books a shelf.
Never mind then. I guess I'll take the magical book that content was destroyed was.
Yeah, sure. Looks like a spell book. The outside flesh of the spell book is some kind of human or animal leather. There were pages within of, more typically treated vellums that have been torn away. You can see the barest edges, maybe, of what might have been magical language within.
Okay.
Where pages have been torn a little bit more roughly than usual.
Yeah, we'll hold on to that for now. Maybe we'll find anything that might go into it here, and I guess identify the wand, since we did find one.
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
Do I need an Arcana to identify it? Is that?
Are you going to sit down and spend an hour identifying this wand manually?
Fair enough. Tell me the wand.
Luckily, again with a crit, you recognize the wand here. I have to open up the 2.6 book of spells now. Shit.
Owned.
2.6 book of spells. It is a wand of banishment. It has 3 charges.
A wand of banishment. Ooh,
that's really good.
That's intriguing. You said it has 3 charges?
Yep. Cannot be refilled, has no additional modifier to any spell casting.
Okay.
Is most certainly a consumable as opposed to a real implement.
Let's see here. So
I will say the style of this wand is strange. It appears to be made of solid stone that's then been inscribed in the sides with what looks like gold and residium stirred together.
Okay. Let's make a wisdom saving
That's
throw.
cool.
So when I use the wand, what's the saving the DC on it?
That'll be yours.
Oh, my
This
DC.
is a consumable.
Okay.
And it has no set caster level, so it'll be whatever yours is for it. And it's naturally a 4th circle spell. Yeah, it's naturally a 4th circle spell. So it'll be as if you casted it. It's arcane.
Very well.
Yeah. There's certain books that are on that bookcase. If you ask me questions about them, I don't have answers for you. You'll have to hope that Savin's feeling giving.
We'll find out. That's not something to find out now, but it's good to know in the future when we have time to go through them on the ship or something like that. All right then. So we've cataloged those. Let's continue onward.
Yeah. Have the run of the place, as it were. Stuff the bodies in the corner. Climb out of my completely normal GM layer. Yeah. Yeah. As you head your way down this corridor, you can see what looks to be a fireplace with a standing bath of crystal clear water on it, despite the fact that this fireplace is made of stone and features a like iron grate grill. The water atop it does not appear to be bubbling or steaming, despite the flames licking merrily within. It's quite warm up close.
Neat.
What's the statue?
Is this statue of like one of the
Yes,
giants?
there is a statue. It is not of one of the giants. This statue appears to be of a tall male individual with like quite proud, noble armor, although it's a very archaic style. And they have what appears to be a hat on their head that's fallen back, and it is like a mock imitation of what we'd recognize as like the angelic halo on a figure. They wield in one hand a sword staff whose pommel jewel actually does glow green. And the other arm is a particularly long, quite thin shield.
Any markings or symbols that we can try to recognize or might possibly recognize?
Yeah, you can detect a name, although you cannot understand it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess you can understand it. It's very obviously a name, but it's like a phonetic name that doesn't really have like one-to-one recognition with you. You know how you would say like, oh, this person's name is Jack, and then you go back enough years, it becomes like that. Like,
yes,
you're looking at a phonetic name that doesn't really mean anything to you. But it give me an int.
Okay. Alrighty here, and I guess a 15 since I didn't really have advantage or anything like that.
You think this is the phonetic for a name similar to Neil?
Maybe a Neil.
Meow.
Hard to tell.
Let's see here. You can give me an investigation over the statue if you want to. Otherwise, you can see through this open door to the north, there are 4 large wooden barrels with bands of metal around them. And there's quite a strong smell of something corrosive.
Sure, I'll do an investigation on the statue.
Wait,
Why not?
I have a question. Is
Yeah.
this Niels the Elf Titan?
I don't believe it is, no. Unfortunately.
Hey,
like to-
Scrappy Duawoke.
Anyone like to assist me in trying to find anything of interest over the statue?
Would that be
Wait for it.
investigation?
Mm-hmm.
I have a plus am just efficient if I can get help for advantage.
I don't have investigation.
Sure.
You will be
Cass will
assisted
help.
by Burge or Cass. Yeah, Cass.
Sounds good.
Ralu
Needed
is
to-
keeping an eye on your prisoners.
19.
The corpses.
No, most of them are unconscious. Only one died.
All right.
Let's see here. With a 19, you can tell that this person's archaic armor is also not in a like historical style that seems relative to Ceres. You've heard of Iona by measure of meeting some Ionan weirdos and seeing the name on that book or a number of reference materials.
They were
You would-
weirdos.
Yeah, you would guess that this is historical noble armor that is from that realm's like primitive post-discovery of magic.
I guess that makes sense given some of the stuff we found in the bookshelves being about like planar travel and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. Some foggy memory somewhere in the bear bag.
Yeah, give me an intelligence, Karin, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Fucking sure
Yep.
I go. Holy
Oh,
shit!
what the fuck?
Okay, so through the haze, maybe it's just because you very recently saw like a a handsome elven guy at the height of one of your grand successes reflected in the mirror. This man is very similar. You can see that they've got like the same cheekbone structure and like firm jaw, but the elven tip to their ears, it's not quite as like long and pronounced as you've seen in like current era Eonin elves. This is some kind of like proto-fae or presumably proto-primordial from that time era. Predates certain elves of their legacy.
You know, this guy looks familiar.
Yes.
Can't put him where, but familiar.
Mm-hmm. I mean, were there other people who looked in the mirror and saw Karin's best day reflected?
I don't
think
think so.
most of us did, yeah. Or did we not?
I don't think so.
That's, okay.
No, she showed it off to her singing her band buddies.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
I don't
think
think
any
any of the
player
rest of the
characters saw it.
Yeah.
No, so I'm just telling the group to like, I've seen this guy, or maybe someone like him.
Huh? Where at?
Some elf we know, or some half elf? Maybe half. Looks half elf.
No. It's actual elf, kind of. Whole elf. Whole.
Right.
I don't know, it's somewhere in the drunken haze of my earlier life.
Man, one day I want to learn what mysteries that bear has seen.
I'm sure she
well,
does too.
Well, if you can't remember, then you can't remember, then oh well.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I've apparently done a lot of shit that I don't know.
Interdimensional
apparently it was
adventurer,
awesome.
Karin the shithoused.
Yes, we kind of gathered that from when those two friends of yours mentioned kidnapping an entire village of women and everything like that and taking them to another village on account of it being a party.
Out of character, you see the fucking goddamn the goddamn video from the retard boat with the party music from the expansion, for the WoW expansion videos.
I'm not familiar with this.
Oh, the captain was awesome. The guy that makes all the World of Warcraft videos there.
Oh,
about
okay.
the bullshit and yeah.
I never really watched any of those, if I'm honest. But
Right,
yeah. Melissa, you can see that Neil, for want of a better name, stands there in their like
Does it look like,
proto-nobility post-magic gear.
does a sword staff in their hand look like it can slide out, or does it look like it's like built right into it?
It looks like it has been built right into it, but the glowing gem that is set within it is clearly like built with a mount set into it. With the right tool, you could probably unslot it.
Okay. Something to come back to if we need it then. Otherwise, I don't think we should deface the statue.
Otherwise, yeah, you got a door to the north with barrels of something that smells corrosive. And you have, as you peep around here, a particularly large urn. And to the north, it looks like a kitchen and living room.
Oh, I love urns.
Yes, this urn has depicted upon it a large selection of individuals in various poses of worship and respect and reconciliation. It looks like the depictions of what would have been this urn's contents' wake, you can see inscribed in the very neck of it that same phonetic Neil name.
Well, I wonder if
But
this
when
is
you
their
peek
burial
within the
urn.
contents, as you peek within the contents of this urn, you can see that it's been filled to brim with, it sure looks like ashes, but the way they catch the light, the lack of a musty smell, you're looking at what appears to be powdered silver.
Wow, Neil turned into silver.
Yeah, and this urn, it is as large as it looks on the map. It's basically a cast-sized urn that contains a whole, like, person mass in silver dust, as opposed to, like, the burned down dust that you would get from your typical cremations.
Huh.
And that's
Wow,
quite
that's
a bit of
fucked up.
silver dust.
Yeah, I mean, you've got an eye for art and stuff, I would assume. If you want to give me, I suppose, a performance.
You got it.
Do I have advantage for my successful expansion of the art market?
I don't know. You've expanded that market, but how much art have you actually then gone out of your way to consume? Because I don't think you've ever made a note of doing so.
I'm just making really a joke of it.
Okay. Yeah, you can follow the depiction of the events of this wake from start to finish and piece together what they describe. It looks to be, I suppose, to step away from the curtain for a moment. It's reminiscent of a large number of people receiving like a writ of travel or passage as bestowed upon them by some kind of godlike figure. And Neil here sacrificing themselves with some kind of spell in order to acquire this writ. The sacrifice, or self-sacrifice as it is, as people will then respectively weep, worship, cry, and be proud of, etc., turns into silver, which then crumbles away.
Oh my god, they came here and colonized our planet from another planet. These
It was aliens
people
all
were
along.
aliens!
Aliens. They were given a permit of travel, is what you can see. And yeah, the cost for that permit was the Captain Niels' life.
Wow.
Oh.
Fascinating.
Who really gives out permits for traveling to different worlds, really, when you think about it?
Probably that Senatrea got us.
Yeah,
I guess you're going to her world,
a picture
yes.
of a blue dragon, yeah.
Well, maybe there was a permit to leave her realm.
Then shouldn't they need a permit to get into our world, though?
Yeah, well, who would give them that?
That's my question.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't think there's anybody to give it out. You get it and come here.
Maybe they get taxed when they get here.
Maybe that's what the silver is. This the tax.
Could be.
Or maybe they brought like a whole boatload of blue dust.
Oh, now you're talking my language. Now you're talking about things that excite me.
I feel like a gigantic urn filled to the brim with magic silver would be exciting anyway.
It is true. Actually, is the silver magic, can I tell? Dr. John Arcana to find out?
Yeah, pop me an Arcana.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, thank God.
Okay. I will give you... What would you like? The most profitable or the most dangerous keyword that's in this powder?
Ooh. Give me the most dangerous.
Disintegration.
Okay. Was Captain Neil disintegrated into the powdered silver? That could be what happened there. Let's keep away from it, just in case it isn't.
Can't disintegrate it.
Also possible. That could be
the
the magic that's on the defensive measures.
Yeah. Let's keep away from it, just in case it is the worst option.
I'm going to peep this kitchen.
Let's head up that way.
I'm gonna search for hidden things in this kitchen.
We should find a hidden door. For as much as it is a castle, I've not seen much beyond these first few rooms. No staircases either.
Oh, okay, yes, I get this. Sorry, yes. With your investigation, as you pour over this place, yeah, you can see this was a kitchen and common room. There is evidence that there would have been other furniture here before, but it has long since fallen apart, become broken, desiccated, and fallen away. Indeed, there is a lot of wooden furniture here compared to the metal and stone of a lot of this place. The tables, storage crates, all of it are so dry and desiccated that it feels they would break if you leant on them too hard.
Mm-hmm.
The stone fireplace, though, with its iron bars, is still in perfect condition, as are the 3 metal stoves, big baking ovens that are next to it. The wooden table with its scattered bottles. The glass is obviously fine, but you can see that wax stoppers have just completely surrendered their existence, and the table itself has a quite dangerous weight crack passing through it. Give it another 100 years of not touching it at all, and this table might fall over. As it stands, if you touch it, that table might fall over.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm a carpenter. I fix the table.
You can't fix dust, I'm afraid. This table is so old.
Come
on. It would be very much a table. It would be very much a Table of Theseus situation here.
Wait. Savin.
Yeah.
If it wait yeah, you said it was dust. That means it's porous. That means it can absorb liquids.
Yes, you could try and put glue and mortar and wood paste together and build a table essentially again. Although the weight of the liquid seeping into it would give this a decrepit, dusted out table so much weight that it would, sag and collapse. If you think of holding up a particularly thin kitchen sponge and you put water on it, it immediately sags and wilts. Which in the case of this table would probably split it to pieces.
Fine, I won't touch it.
So better on top.
You can, it will just, explode and break.
I don't want to. I don't want to destroy this nice table.
Oh yeah. Clearly this stuff was all masterwork at a time. It's just that masterwork or not, it's just uncountable ages.
So with my 20 investigate, I don't find anything hidden in here.
Oh, you do find some goodies.
Wow.
Well.
Well.
It looks like it's been pushed all the way into the fireplace, but there is a metal fire poker that has not broken or withered in its time, just submerged in magical fire ad nauseum, and is probably some kind of magical tool or implement otherwise. Besides that, you can ask me 2 questions about this room.
Are there any hidden doors or alcoves in here?
Yes, there is a hidden stash behind one of the tables. Looks like a false stone panel.
Assuming it doesn't look trapped, I will open it.
Give me a sleight of hand just to see if you don't nudge or knock the table since the door is behind it.
It's not a bad roll.
No, it's not a bad roll.
14.
With a 12, you're able to open it up without bumping and breaking the table itself, and it's a little bit awkward. You can see as you pop this thing open, there is a nice hiss.
Ooh.
Inside, cheese.
No, I mean, if it were anything else, it might have become cheese over time. No, you can see that there is what looks like a particularly large, glass jar with a candle inside of it.
Okay. A candle jar.
Sort of the size of a coffee mug.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are next to it a number of ceramic pots, like very early clay ceramic pots, whose content you can't see into. They have little lids resting on them. And there is also a large bottle. The bottle has painted on it in like quite thick paint that's obviously gone very crispy in its time, reaching maximum dryness. It has the classic 3 X's on it.
Oh, this is expert level.
You can always trust a bottle with 3 X's on it. It's either cleaning supplies, alcohol, or technically both.
Yeah, clearly I should drink this, right?
Yeah.
No.
If you weren't a coward.
Well, you got an alchemist kit just to make sure.
Now that's cowardice. That said, I am going to identify this candle.
Yeah. This candle appears to be magical. It is a deep cherry red. You don't have a way of understanding what you're looking at unless you light it, really. Unless you want to spend an hour performing like a modest identification on it.
Identification's a short rest, right? But I will instead light it because that's more fun.
Yeah.
I approve. As you light this, you watch a little first orange flame pop into being, and then the flame becomes a deep, like high oxygen blue, like acetylene torch kind of burning blue. It's quite a clean flame. You don't see any smoke. It does give off a faint aroma that you recognize not as any kind of fruit, but of really nice, like cedar chips, like you might do for smoking some kind of food. It appears that this candle, for the duration of its existence, turn it on or off by stubbing it out as you would a candle, is a cooking stove, like a little travel camping stove.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
Oh, so since it's in a bottle and a jar, that means the jar can just be placed on top of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, you can see that there are some ceramic clay pots that are propped next to this candle in a jar.
Cool. I will take all this and assemble a little cooking kit.
Yeah, sure. Does anyone who has cooking training?
No.
What's the name?
I don't know that any of us do.
I don't think any of us
I don't think
do.
so, no.
Cooking
We
tools,
do.
that's Masika.
I have cooked
No.
one time using medicine to make a
Yeah,
medicinal
Masika's
soup.
still in the middle of training cook's tools. She's 5 days out of 25 in
Yeah.
training.
How
Yeah,
the
I've
fuck
not
do
been
you-
able to get back.
Did it?
I've been doing other things.
She's out of the shit to do.
Yeah.
No,
So, yeah.
I mean, I thought.
Provisioners did
But
not
you
need
had
to have
that.
cook's tools.
No,
Nope.
Oh,
she's a tailor.
okay.
Indeed, the last cook you met you hired because you weren't any of you cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then. Give me a raw dog survival.
I can do that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you can have assistance from Loam. All right.
25
so,
then.
Yeah, the two of you pour over the contents of these ceramic jars. They at first appeared to be like shiny and glazed on the inside. You realize instead that is like essentially a cold cooking fat or oil, and once heat is applied to this pot, the oil will like ride off of the ceramic walls and cover what's in it. So it looks like you could like do some kind of hot pot fry kind of situation within this.
Yeah.
And you just have to like smear fresh fat in it after you're done again, just to make it reusable. And the other pot right now has a number of paper parcels inside, and each of those parcels is a different kind of seasoning. You recognize one as a dried fruit seasoning, one that appears to be some kind of interesting spice seasoning, and the other are a number of cinnamon sticks who have been stuffed with what seems to be like crushed cloves and nutmeg. So it looks like you could make effectively a like spicy meal, a fruit dessert, and then some kind of like chai latte type drink to go with it. As it is, these are, like the cooking tools as far as the set is concerned. You would need fresh ingredients or even travel ingredients to go in it. Thankfully, there isn't a travel ingredient in it because, yeah, even MREs have a sell by date. It's just a very long one. Indeed, you might want to even wipe the fat out of this ceramic jar and like reapply it. Because no one wants to get debotulism.
It's true.
Otherwise, yeah, it is a lovely camping cook set. It can be used to provide hot meals for an entire party, even when you're out in the field or in a dungeon or something and worried about smoke. It is a smokeless flame.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I have a hangnail. It's just bothering me.
Oh, I hate those things.
I'm just gonna bite it out of my thumb.
Clippy, clippy.
I get so many of them that I carry like nail clippers like in my bag at all times.
I'm just biting it out.
Sounds like a lot of vitamin C deficiency right there.
No, he just works with his hands and cooks all day.
I get plenty of vitamin C. I just get a shitload of hangnails.
So people be unlucky like that.
Well, let's investigate this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as I said before, there are barrels of some kind of corrosive substance.
I guess. Can I try and tell what the corrosive substance is with an alchemist kit?
Not from there, but yes.
I mean, yeah.
You check for traps.
You can do a lot of things. These barrels are very dusty and have not been touched in quite some time.
All right. Well, I suppose on this first barrel here, I'll try and do a test using the alchemy kit to find out what this substance is.
Sure. As you pop the lid on this barrel, your hand does not come away from the lid.
Well, I mean, I'm touching it like, okay.
I see.
Yeah.
A slavering maw has sort of grabbed onto your hand. A tongue is lolling out, and this corrosive substance appears to be dripping from the tongue as it leans towards your hand as though to give it a testing lick.
I was trying to use like the tools in the kit for testing rather than like touch it with my hand.
You still have to open a thing to look at it.
Oh well, I
what
thought
if
like there was
Skow, I
something
cast
on the
Fireball
outside
into this room and kill all these mimics?
You could try.
Probably kill her in the mass explosion.
I
should
cast ready as an action to close the door.
fucking you beat this. I guess should there be initiative or something like that for action wise now, or?
Depends how you immediately react. This thing is moving very slowly. As your hand came to lift the lid away, you can see that this is a monster. Its beady green eyes have opened, its mouth has revealed itself, and its tongue is lolling out. There is acid beginning to drip from it, and it is reaching up to tongue your hand, but it has
I'm
not
step out.
Okay. And yeah, the tongue lazily finds nothing and then gradually retracts again.
I think
and the barrel goes still.
Right then. Who's up for
Or
fireballing
just
that?
feed. Or we can just feed it. We already got a battle friend. Sorry, a mimic friend.
Yeah, the vegan
You
mimic.
do.
It's true. We don't have to
This
fight.
one seems to not be.
We could just be friends.
I'd rather not be friends with a mimic that has very destructive acid, judging from the floor there, that was trying to bite my hand.
It was trying
The
to taste you.
stone floor beneath it appears undamaged, but like dust particles that were on the floor have, turned into a kind of steamy slurry.
It,
What kind of mimics are they, though? I've never seen them do that.
Would it be an
Was
Arcana to identify mimics, or would it be like survival?
Arcana is fine for identifying magical animals.
Okay. I will give it a go, I guess. Assuming someone is helping me here, 18?
You'd have to do a proper, hands-on examination to really understand it. But yeah, if this thing is a mimic as we recognize it, then this one is fucking dumb as shit. Like, lobotomy
Oh.
tier.
Oh, it's just stupid.
yeah.
Oh, it's a trash mimic.
You mean
And
someone?
we're
You mean
acid.
whoever lived here used it as a garbage can?
That's funny.
Well, think about it.
Possibly.
Huh?
Yeah, but
Maybe.
think about it. Like, where's all this? Where we're gonna put all their, stuff and waste? Just
Huh.
chuck it into the waste mimic.
That's. I mean, that sounds like a. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Slight issue with that. It wasn't acting until its lid was taken off, and if you have to take the lid off each time,
Yeah, but
then
if
it's
you
going to
throw
try and
in-
eat you each time.
No, unless you put something in it, like trash, food, like waste.
Its tongue did unfurl.
I'm gonna go over there and just take some, like, a half-eaten sandwich out of my pack and just put it on the mimic. There you go, buddy.
Can you give me a perception test as you do that?
Sure. Wow.
Yeah. You place your hand on the lid, which then slowly lifts away, as revealing eyes, mouth, and unfurling tongue again. As you place the sandwich on the tongue, it begins to bubble and sizzle. But you can see at the bottom of this thing is a large selection of what looks like clockwork gears of bronze or brass of some kind.
Well, they don't seem to be digestible to him, so while I feed him the sandwich, I'm going to try and mage hand those out real quick.
Yeah, there are definitely ones in there light enough to pull out. And one of the ones you retrieve is clean and shiny.
Oh, a fair trade, my friend. Thank you.
And then the tongue will continue to and your hand is released. It is unstickied.
Good boy.
See?
Garbage mimic.
I love him.
Is it full of just gears? Yeah, and as you hold it, you can see that this gear is in pristine condition. And that corrosive substance, you've smelt it before. Now that you're up close and you're holding it, you've used it even. This is like a rust remover.
Oh.
This is a barrel full of cleaning product for parts.
Oh,
All right, then.
And indeed, while the
Ah.
sandwich is being destroyed, you can hear the tongue moving around inside the barrel, churning the contents.
well.
What a
Strong,
strange
but
mimic.
it's still cool.
Well, presumably all four of them are that similar thing. I guess if we find something that needs parts, we just come back here for them.
Tiff is going to pull out like a bunch of little quote unquote treats and snacks, and is going to try and repeat this methodology with the other barrels.
See if there's anything different in them.
Yeah. Start from the top. And again, this one does the same. You can see this one's tongue is a lot thinner. There's a... Yeah. Because this one's tongue is covered in teeth. And she squints down into the barrel. Looks like it is bolts and screws, and then its mouth is closed too quickly for her to get a look. She's like, pulls out another thing to feed it. Opens it up again. And plates of some kind. Metal plates. She'll repeat with all of these. She will note that this third one right here does appear to have just like nothing in it. So it was either empty or it was used to destroy like inarticulate mush. This one has what seems to be coins and precious metals in it.
Neat.
That means this one is full of treasure.
It's a noble mimic.
Glorious king.
But they are definitely all brick stupid. I think they have quite literally been lobotomized.
Bimbo
Probably
mimic.
for the best.
I mean...
Look, I'm just gonna feed him food until he gives me all of his money. He doesn't need it.
How much are you carrying on you?
I got the rest of that lunch I didn't finish eating.
Marvel Power. Aw, I made that.
Well, I get angry when lunch is finished, so I try not to finish it sometimes.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Clever plan. You're given forgiveness head scratches. That, and frankly, let's face it, you're always filled up after your diet of cum.
Yeah, I mean, clearly Cass just goes straight for dessert before he finishes his meal.
Does that work?
Yes.
Like you get angry when you finish?
The curse? Yeah, the curse is like specifically worded like some weird fairy bullshit.
Yeah. So I just don't finish the meal, then I don't get grumpy.
Right, but if you finish eating, aren't you finishing and...
No.
You know, I feel like I'm going to trigger something.
It works. Don't ask questions.
Don't want logic to catch up. I mean, have you not heard of second breakfast? Same deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can continue to feed them chunks. Again, a lot of these precious metals, honestly, these ones would be more familiar to Anai, who has been learning like Warforged clockwork and ship's engines.
Oh boy.
You can see that a lot of the metals being pulled out are like quite soft, precious metals that are being used as like gaskets and things.
See.
Well, I'll try and scrape out as much as I can.
Yeah, sure. Give me a sleight of hand test.
Alrighty. 18.
18. Alright.
Mm.
$144 gold's worth of gold and silver fixtures and fittings.
Neat.
Nice.
Could have been a whole lot more, but, you know, 8 on a D handy. Sometimes that's just how it be.
Sometimes that's how it be.
Sometimes it do be like that.
You have one more door ahead of you. From where Maeve is, she can see that there are large signs of damage on this door, like cracks in the frame of it, and the stone hit around the stone where it meets hinges has been very roughly wrenched in against the wall. It's probably not even a closed door so much as the door is resting in its own frame. Alright, good talk.
Alright. So let's continue on here to the next door, I guess, and check over it and continue forward.
Yep.
Alright, the door, as you push on it, falls completely out of its frame and hits the ground with a loud crash and a smash.
Oh.
And you hear that crashing and smashing continue further into the room. Like metal and all sorts of shit just goes fucking everywhere. It sounds like someone dumped an entire kitchen upside down, accompanied by violent clanking and scraping.
How did we not see a hinge on that door?
Yeah, I thought it was a little sturdier than that, but, oh well.
Did you not hear me describe the door to you?
Nope.
No.
What the fuck? No. I spent I gave you a full description of that fucking door, and then there was no answer, and then I said good talk and you all moved on. I thought that you heard me say things.
No, you have us quiet.
The fuck is that? Oh, fucking Discord. Shit. Okay, well then I will re-describe the door as it looks like it has been faced with some kind of damage or combat of some kind. There are large cracks within the stone, and you can see that where it is resting up against the metal hinges, they have completely sheared away. This door is not so much closed as it is just propped up inside its own frame.
Ah.
Oh,
and then
can we
went and
bash?
opened it.
Oh.
Yeah, I will just have Maeve come in and, gently lower, tip it down into her arms so she can, pull it out.
I was going to suggest we could, try and bash and, some hinges or things up there for it so it could actually open.
There's no stone for it to grip onto. If you were to imagine the, section of this stone door where it meets hinge is just, sheared away, leaving the hinges stuck in the wall.
Okay, I guess do the Maeve thing and
get the door. Then. You gently pull the door away and then rest it on the inside wall where you're at. You still hear a clattering, smashing, and clanging, and just metal raucous nightmare on the other side of the door, though.
All right.
But it's been less obviously caused by a falling door, and as you step in... A large selection of metal parts of all origins drags itself together and turns to face you with a human face mounted in the middle of its chest. Large, extraneous limbs of steam-belching metal whirring in all manner of directions, and plenty of copper and brass fixtures being scattered in every kind of direction. The face looks towards you and will. Let's see here.
I almost want to close the door on you, but I can't do it because the door isn't there anymore.
What have you done, you impudent insect? If I am to die now, then I will avenge myself on you.
We don't want you to die. My
creations will feed on your flesh, and none will ever know your deeds or even your name.
That's really
Enjoy
unnecessary.
Your victory. creature,
Pre-programmed.
I didn't
for
victory
the
anything.
remainder of your short life.
Man, what are you talking about? I don't know who you
Cassid's
are even.
pre-programmed. It's pre-programmed.
And yeah, as you babble at it, it stomps forward, kicking more parts in every direction.
I'm gonna fall over myself, getting the fuck out of here. Bye! Ah!
Yeah. Don't get back there.
I moved before the initiative came up.
Initiative pulled up before you moved.
Did not.
It
Did
did.
not. No, it's true. As Cass moved, the initiative came up.
It pulled up before you moved.
You scramble to the back, and Maeve looks over her shoulder like, oh, what? Oh, shit.
Is Maeve technically under me? I think she's under my token.
Yes.
Yes.
So she
Okay, I
will
guess
have
she
to be
can-
excellent to afford a step
That's
as you all
fine.
pass through the place.
Alright, it's slightly less fine now.
The hallway is this is a tight space for a combat to start in.
Yes. Currently, it smells of oil and metal and ozone.
I'm
It smells
somewhat
like
familiar.
a fucking magical thunderstorm and a firefight all at once.
I'm somewhat familiar with these spells, given my starting training in the Clockwork and Warforged and everything.
Yep. Oh, and I get to go fast.
You sure do.
Maeve gets to see as this thing latches itself onto a wall and scampers towards you, like clicking and grinding and pulling away from like chains and machinery and all sorts that you've never seen before. With cogs and cranks, it's infinitely more complicated than any engine you've worked with or seen before. Fuck, that is just one movement. But I could trap you all in a corridor if I just double move.
You could.
You can't.
Right, I can't completely.
You trapped two of us at least.
Yeah. Thankfully, Maeve got pushed 1 square forward. Otherwise, you totally could.
Yeah. Do I want to use this?
The answer is probably yes.
Sure. Maeve.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, crit fail.
Nice.
SEA.
And I accrue 1 rust token.
Meep.
Oh, it's got legendary actions.
And there's only 1 creature in the encounter. Of course it does.
That's true.
Tiff.
Which means it might have no, actually it probably doesn't have a soul. Oh, no, Soulstone doesn't actually need soul, does it?
I mean...
What is in a soul?
You just take its fucking AI core out.
Yeah, I like that idea. We should do that.
Tiff will stay back and just pathwang. And hit. 19 damage.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had to get up and deal with something upstairs.
Did you hear this thing introduced?
Sort of. Is some kind of something.
It is a great
it
big,
was
like,
talking weird.
Yes, it's talking very strangely. It is a big, like, metal and steamish construct made of, like, limbs that are completely mismatched and all over the place, and hanging from the center of its torso is a ceramic face speaking at you with wires and chains hanging from it in every direction.
Clockwork Showdown.
Clockwork Showdown. Yes, that quote, that line was in fact a Showdown line.
Yeah.
So is it my turn?
Okay, so
Yeah, she's just gonna shoot it and she'll move back over here. In fact, no, I don't want to be adjacent to a mimic just in case. Cass.
Well, that's a cool boss you have there. It would be a shame if someone came around the corner and made it come.
It would be a shame.
I have a feeling you prepared for this.
I hope she just spews burning oil over me or something.
becomes steam.
Anyway. Nyeh. Oh, that was a sad damage roll.
Oh, wow, that was pure piss. Wow.
Sometimes it do be like
Holy
that.
shit. Well, your thingy game is not up to par.
Let me just double check here. Yes, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I've forgotten the name of the Warhammer equivalent of this, but she is a man of iron.
Oh.
A construct?
So then
She is a construct.
she doesn't take
Oh,
any damage
Sag.
then, or?
Yeah, not from that spell.
Alright, well,
Ew.
That's
Doesn't take anything. She's immune to that keyword.
going
Okay.
Try to evoke passions. This thing does not have any.
Well, on that note then, I'm going to put heroism on Mive. At
Fair.
level 2. So she can just have 20 temp HP.
Ew. Is he going
Good
to take a
idea.
swing at you for leaving its range?
Oh yeah, she's not actually dazed, is she? I guess I'll have to disengage then.
She sure isn't.
Then no.
Actually, no,
heroism.
she can just take a swing at me. Fuck it. Karin's right
Oh,
there.
okay.
Rather do something productive.
You take 35 damage.
Woo!
Ow!
Whoa.
God damn!
As a cast-sized rusty metal claw fucking slams into your entire body. You don't so much scamper away as you get
It's not
slammed
hands.
away. You
Okay,
catch
I
that.
will,
You catch the most hand ever.
I will just reaction fucking. Vital Aegis that? God.
Ah, look, he's fine. He's alive.
Barely!
Yeah, so Vital Aegis that.
Okay.
Behold, you face a solo brute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
titties.
Yeah, we sure do.
Karin, you have the healer feat, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oop. Alright, well, I don't think I came out of that one ahead, folks.
I don't think you did. No.
No.
Well, I mean, thank you for taking
Slapped the
the
shit out of you.
thank you for taking the opportunity
Yeah.
attack. It allows me to just walk past it and not take any opportunity attacks.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Said moments before disaster.
I mean, I have no reason to believe it has another opportunity attack.
Correct.
Well,
Ignore them.
2.
That's right.
3. We'll find out. 4.
I do not take a swing at you.
Alrighty. 5. We'll move to here.
And now I take a swing. No, I'm good.
Let's do a weakening ray on this thing. Or ray of enfeeblement.
Fair choice.
Second level.
Is that a poison
Uh,
keyword ability?
It is. Let me double check.
I mean, it does poison damage. It's definitely poison keyword. I'd be shocked
Yeah,
if it wasn't
arcane
also immune to
poison.
poison.
It
mean,
is
it's good to find out.
resistant to poison.
Okay,
But
not
13
immune to
probably
the condition.
doesn't hit it, though, does it?
Unfortunately, despite being a brute, it being a solo gives it a wicked 15, an incomprehensible
Alright,
15
so-
AC.
Pick up your Inspiro counter because I feel getting weakening on this thing is very important.
No, because it's just
You
going
do
to
it
legendary
as-
resistance that away immediately.
Oh, that's true, I guess. Oh,
Do it.
alright. Fair enough.
Curses.
Look, if I'd do it if it wasn't just going to immediately get taken away. Like, there's never a point for me to use inspiration to make these things stick if they're just going to immediately be taken away.
Yeah, if maybe if the damage hadn't been 2, 2, 3, 5, and it weren't resistant to it. Yeah. Okay, look. Anything else in your turn? You have a minor action.
Let's see here. I know it's accruing rust there. Can I make like some sort of int test to try and figure out what it's doing to itself with that?
Yeah,
Like if it's like
totally.
actively hurting itself or something?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you want just in test for that because I don't have a skill.
You don't have you don't have a relevant tool prof, so yeah, I would just say int.
18.
An 18. I will tell you one thing about the rust. At the moment, it does nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1 rust is insufficient to mean anything.
Well, guess it's fine then. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, I kind of don't really want. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try another one. Oh, another miss.
You do have 3 inspos if you want to use one.
You're right. I do have 3 inspos. 24 to hit Mive.
24, yeah, that will hit Mive. So 16 slashing damage, eh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Choppy.
Loam.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to. If I move here, I can at most move up into there. Maybe I'm gonna minor action Zephyr Stride myself. That'll give me 2 extra movement speed to get over here. What a freaky bitch. That's a minor action, so I can't. Why am I still? That was a minor action, so I can't mark them, but I can't steady myself either because I moved so much. I will just shoot her, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Not blessed. Take off quarry.
Shoot her with what?
I'm not shooting my gun, that's for sure, in this cramped little space.
This thing is so noisy, you wouldn't notice the difference.
Is it actually really, really noisy in here?
Oh yeah, it is like an unbelievable clink-clank mess.
Oh.
Your gun is louder, but like not by fucking much at this point.
You know what might be funny? I'm gonna take this one on instead.
It always scares me when a player says you think, well, this might be funny. I'm like, oh no.
Well, if this thing's acquiring rust, you know what? I'm gonna shoot it with acid arrows.
Shit. Okay. Unfortunately, 14 is a miss and 14 is a miss.
Shit. I do have No, I already used my bracers, I'm pretty sure.
You have your knack.
Yeah, expert.
Nah, I do have knacks. That's true. I forgot about those. I do have 2 knacks, it says. Okay.
That's a goodly amount of damage. You could just use both of them.
Yeah. We'd spend both knacks to get plus d6 on each of them. I can tell you need a 1 to hit it. So just
okay.
make 2 hits.
I will spend my knacks then, I guess.
All right. When the first acid attack hits, I lose 2 rust and take an additional 20 damage.
Oh, jeez.
And then the second one hits and does not find any extra rust. Let's see here. So that is 36 damage with your first attack. And 18 for the second. Masika.
Yep. I guess I scoot forward. And I guess I get big over here.
Okie. All right. Do you have your defender aura up?
Yes.
Okie.
And then I guess I attack it twice. Let's say lightning right now. So the piercing is lightning.
Lightning psychic. Okay, hit. 15, 19, ow. End of your turn, I'm gonna try and swipe you. 27 to hit you, Masika.
Yeah.
Karin.
Indeed, my turn. So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. No, that's 7.
Yeah, if that's 7, that's still okay.
Yeah, you still have that much movement, it's fine.
Okay, let's give this a go. Oh shit, I forgot to add
What's the D6 radiant for?
It's a Blessed Strike.
Oh, okay, yes. Ow.
And
15.
And let's see.
Okay. Extra 9 and illuminated while persists. I'll let it stay. Mive.
Okay. Well. Let's get swinging then, shall we? I will surge sorcerously. Actually, you know what? I don't need. Clearly, I don't need to do that, right? I should just smite because this thing has 15 AC.
Correct. It is a brute.
So that is clearly an unnecessary use of my time. See?
All right, 19 damage.
Hold on. There's more. Using that bonus action I just saved myself, I will cast Blinding Smite. Additional 10 radiant damage, and now she's blind.
Okay, at the start of her turn, I'm going to spend a fierce resistance to make that stop.
Okay, I mean, fair enough.
I will keep the illuminated, though, as I activate reckless target algorithms.
Okay.
As he gets angry and has advantage on attacks and disadvantage on saves. Let's see here. Masika. 16 ain't gonna do it. It's a shame because that was unbelievable.
No, it has
damage.
advantage on attacks. It's got
you're right.
25.
Yeah, 25. Masika, you're hit with the 25 for 42 damage.
Oh boy.
Do you have a parry? Oh my god.
Oh, thank goodness it's not critting.
Pets. Wake up. Pay attention.
All right,
Wait,
he takes the
where's
full
Pets?
damage.
Winner?
Yep. All right.
Oh no, he did actually type BRB on this occasion.
Oh,
I will
okay.
assume then he
Oh.
wants to parry, and we'll make it 21. We'll be fair.
Right, yeah. I certainly would parry against a 42 damage.
Yeah.
It dropped him to 69 health. Nice.
Nice.
And you know what? I don't really get a good target for this.
Good.
That's good. Good.
I'm happy about this turn of events.
Oh, and she's
Blasphemy.
she's also a second token from the attack.
Pardon me, sorry?
She gets one more rest token.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
from,
you're correct.
I'm assuming you're hitting me and Masika in that.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. Con save. Versus 20 damage. That's a lot of damage.
So she's now up to 2 after doing Steam Belch.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oop.
Do you like?
Do I like
do
what?
do you like getting some reactionary healing?
I would certainly enjoy it.
And then another, I'll need a con save for Masika, which I guess I'll do.
Here. So I get.
She passes. I should take 14.
See, I get spend 1 vitality. Okay.
And
he
minor.
gets
Oh,
his,
no,
the
I did
heal.
minor this now. Okay. Tiff. Is gonna come around here. Minor action. Tinker, go for the eyes. And then hitting the old crackling claws. And then back the fuck up.
Oh, shouldn't she be on 3 rest tokens since the breath also gets her 1?
What did she get another one from? She got
She get
the
one
rusted
from...
augmentatus
Oh, right.
attack doesn't give her one unless she
does.
crits.
Oh, it's on a crit does that. Okay.
Crit, heal, and accrue a rust.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You're right. Sorry. I thought they were separate lines.
Oh, yeah, you also get another 3 hit points. Yeah, okay. Her AC is down even more. It's now a whopping 12, like a normal brute. And cannot take reactions. Turn. Do I accrue another rust? Shit. Okay. Feels a bit early, but you know what, Masika. Oh, a hazardous swipe.
Yep.
I'm at 3
Already
rust.
parried. Can't parry that.
Man, and phenomenal rolls, which I really need when rolling with a brute. It's a solo. Their highest number as a solo brute is a +9 to hit.
Yeah, but they also hit
50-50 of hitting.
Yeah, hits like
Yeah.
Count Dracula. And now I'm at 3.
Oh.
I get plus rust to my attack rolls, but negative 2 times my rust to all damage I deal. Guess.
Okay. Well. I'm going to take the opportunity to cast Zephyr Stride on myself as a minor action. Then come on in here.
Clearly the cowardice
And
arranged.
attempt to bonk a
Spook
bitch.
Yep, and you will have advantage.
I will. Thank you. Bonk. Oh!
That's pretty fucking spicy, Yella.
That's near max on all of my D6s there.
Yeah, that was crazy good there. Alright, that's 39 damage.
Gonna leave again. Goodbye.
Crump. Alright. Anai.
Okay. Let's start by getting away back just a little bit. Let's see here. And acid was the thing that got rid of rust before, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Do I have the spell prepared today? I don't have chromatic ore prepared. God dang it.
That's
I
great.
did.
We want her to stay a soldier. She does way less damage.
Yeah, but if we get rid of the, we can like triple. We do like 10 extra damage per like.
Yeah, it's true. I
away.
have built this to be a very interesting yo-yo character, wherein their damage goes up, and the way to strip loads of extra damage off of them makes them dangerous again.
Yep.
In which case, let us do a flame burst on her.
Sure thing.
So I have disadvantage on your deck save because you are. Wait, no, you're not a brute anymore in the character's right? Or does it? Still
No, I still have disadvantage. My reckless target algorithms are currently active until the
okay.
end of my next turn. It's essentially until the start of my next turn when I can turn it off again.
All right. Well.
So yeah, it has disadvantage to save this.
Nice.
All right,
Wow. Take your 16.
16 damage.
Unfortunately,
end of
fire
your
does not burn away less.
turn, I'm gonna swing at Masika again.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I'll be back and we'll go grab food.
Okay, now it has. Are those damage numbers factored in, or am I?
The damage number is not factored in, so you take 16 damage.
Okay.
Loam.
So the more rust she has, the easier it is for her to hit, but the less damage she does.
Correct. Removing rust does 10 damage per rust removed.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's 10 whole damage per hit.
It's true. Right now, she is floating like a potential negative 40 health on herself.
Masika's pretty hurt.
Yeah, it's -8 now. It was -6 when I hit Masika.
-8 damage?
Yes, it has
That's
negative twice their rust to all damage they deal, in exchange for making it even easier to hit you all.
Oh, huh. That's quite a sizable amount of, like, reduction.
It is. It really is.
Well, I'm going to mark her. And I will steady my aim.
Okay.
I wonder how
It
she
is
feels.
up to you.
Masika is nice thing card. Okay. You know what? I will. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of extra damage. I will shoot her with acid arrows.
Okie dokie. You might want to do them one at a time because there's a potential that I roll a 4 and lose 4 stacks in the very first shot.
Oh.
We'll see. So when the first one hits, I drop 4 rust stacks.
Oh.
Okay, so you have just dealt 57, 68 damage just now. You have already half health there.
I thought it was one per hit. I assumed
Nope.
you were rolling.
It's a D4 of rust anytime she takes acid damage.
Oops.
I'm glad that you spotted the like acid thing. Like I had the rust remover mimic, so I was like, is this 2 on the nose? Yeah, all right. Masika. Oh wait, no. End of your turn. I'm gonna try and put Masika down. 27 to hit you, Masika, for 22 damage.
Yeah.
An astounding high roll again.
I'm down.
Ooh, did I actually get to drop you?
You actually got to drop me before my turn.
Wow.
Whoa.
Holy shit, someone actually went down in this game. God damn.
I put down a barbarian, no less.
Yeah.
Does Maeve have something?
I mean, yeah, I can immediately undo this, what you've done, if
Yeah.
you must.
Unfortunately, someone has freshly shitted her pants. Who shit these?
Yeah, I will have Maeve cast, Vital Aegis.
Curses. Well, damn.
But, you know,
Hey,
it's
you
thought
did
that
get to
counts.
put
I get one
someone down.
vitality.
Hey, that's thought that counts. Yeah, you can spend a bit.
I mean, it's not just thought that counts. I mean, you did put someone down and immediately
and
got back
Masika
up, but
is
you did put someone
prone.
down.
It is true.
It
Mhm.
didn't matter,
Just
but, like,
stand. Oh, woe is her.
Yeah, really.
Shit, I might keep the fucking reckless protocol on just because that was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I
hey,
would.
you might
yeah.
put her down again before Karin gets her turn, even.
Yeah, you honestly might.
I potentially.
Yeah, you could.
Does a Barbarian have something to get themselves back up with?
Nope.
No,
No, the
not
healer.
to get back up. But I will refresh my parry, my reaction.
Yeah, you have parry back now.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna attack twice. I don't think I need to put it on acid right now. There's no
Yeah, she is currently
she's rustless.
rustless. Rustless.
Restless.
Yeah. So I'll leave it on lightning, I think.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I
Oof.
don't think that hits.
No. That one does.
Yeah.
Another very consistent rolling the lowest possible damage.
Yeah.
Hateful dice you've got today.
Yeah.
Alright. End of your turn. Oh wait, yeah. I did accrue actually. Tell a lie, I did accrue a rust for dropping you just now.
Oh.
And I'm about to accrue another rust for taking another swing at you.
At which point, if I knew that, or if we can make that damage acid, then she takes.
You know what?
10.
I did fuck up. Sure. If you wanted
Yeah.
it to have been acid, I
wanted it to be acid if it did extra damage.
then
yeah.
sure, yeah, I take 10 extra, and
Sure,
then
okay.
I do a thing, ow, and we'll swipe you. Oh, that's
Yeah,
exactly
I
your
guess I have to
health.
parry that.
You're gonna parry that one, aren't you?
I gotta have to.
God
Well,
damn.
yeah. Then you have like what, DR 6? 4? 6?
Oh right, yeah, I do have
Yeah,
Six,
you have
yeah.
Vital
DR.
Aegis. Yep.
Yeah.
Double proficiency. So yeah.
Karin.
So I. Yeah. So
You're
I get 6 back.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start getting some heals going here. Shun of Vitality. That's a minor action. What's your name again? Masika.
Masika.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's my name
Get
again?
38.
30. What? Huh?
Sorry, 34. 34. Sorry. 34.
I get 34. Okay.
Yeah, 34. To begin with. And let's see. What's your name again? You should get a little bit more, so how about a regular cure wounds, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, 13 plus vitality.
Okay.
Sick. Disgusting. Alright, anything else on your turn?
That put me exactly back at full.
Fucking mental. Mive. Oh, wait, no. End of your turn.
You don't forget your legendaries.
Yeah, as we said, end of your turn. And then one more swing at the Funks.
Finally, one that doesn't hit.
Use one of your inspos.
Ah, it's for 16. I ain't fast.
Yeah, true. Alright. Mive.
So 16 is like fucking even less than that, I feel.
Hey, bitch.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hit.
And then furthermore, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Ow.
Get blinded.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna spend another Fierce Resist.
Hell yeah. Oh, don't forget to use your last legendary action on last turn.
You know what? You're right. Another. No, that's gonna put me back in. No, I'm not doing that. I don't want to be at 3 Rust tokens at the start of my turn and lose any stats. That would be
Hey,
crazy.
Fair enough.
Start of my turn. Fill that back up. 24 to hit Masika for 30.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And God, it will cost me 2 rust to fucking belch on you.
Hey, Masika,
Yeah?
do you like damage reduction? I think you like damage reduction.
Of course I like damage reduction.
Fine, I'm
Does
gonna
she already have
fucking
damage reduction?
accrue 2 more.
Some from the,
Just to blast exclusively the fox with a steam belt. Give me a con save.
Oh, right. You actually won't have damage.
And I
reduction, 'cause
cast
that
that
would-
at 4th.
And now you do.
Alright. Give me a disadvantaged con save.
okay.
Versus
By the way,
20 damage, admittedly. Oh. Alright, you take 10.
And how much am I gaining back? Is it more than 30?
I'm not gonna type it out. I don't care. Moving on. Otherwise, I'll be here forever chasing the
Yeah.
slingshot of your various healths and resistances is. Yep. Alright, you know what? Fucking
Okay, yeah.
in for a penny, in for a pound. I will accrue 1 more to minor action has to swipe. Up to 5. So that's a fucking 32 to hit you, Masika, for 17.
17 minus my DR. Okay.
Minus your fresh DR, yes. So there you go. Many times have been swanked.
Yeah, so that's
Not that it
11
looks
this time.
like much. And then it is Tiff's go. Fuck it. Bonk. That is
solid hit.
22. And you know what? She will cop an oppie backing out.
Brave.
Yep. Very definitely a hit. However, it is also only 26 damage. And she had 10 HP. So, not the worst thing ever, and Masika can do an obby.
Yeah. This is still acid.
Sweet. Okay. Let's find out how much you strip from me. Okay, and modest.
20 more damage, so...
I'm still stuck in the soldier threshold.
Yep.
So I took 47 damage.
Yeah.
Ow. Tiff will like as you see her, she comes back around going, ow, 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 ow. You'll go.
Righto. Right. Is she gonna do anything on the end of Tiff's turn?
Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Yeah, you might as well smoke them if you got them.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
I just keep pounding the tank.
Yep. Keep slamming that anvil.
Okay.
It's 29 to hit you for 19. -6, -6, yes, -12.
Wait, what? Where's
So
double minus
you
6
get hit
coming
for
from?
7 damage.
Oh, right, from
Because
the
he
soldier,
has
from the
DR.
rust things. Right,
Yeah,
right.
she is still vital aegis.
Well, no, I know the violage. I was thinking about where the other 6 was coming from, and then I realized, oh, the rust thing and the soldier.
Yep.
Yeah. Bonk.
Conk.
And then furthermore,
31, 34.
not that it super matters, but bonk.
I mean, it's good numbies.
Yeah. They're good numbies, Bront.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I'm done.
All right. End of your turn. I'm gonna cop an obby to swing at Cass.
Yeah, that makes
For
sense.
a 31 to hit you for 22 -8.
22 minus 8 is what, like
14.
14?
14, yeah.
I lived, bitch!
Curse
Oh,
you,
kittens.
Rust! Anai, your go.
Alrighty. Well, let's do a flame burst around here and make it not hit my allies and only hit this person.
I love that you target it to hit them to like include the maximum number of allies, just so you could flex on not actually hitting them.
Listen, if I've got the feature, I've got to use it, okay?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not using it, then you got it for nothing.
Like, I got to use this at every opportunity.
Yeah, anymore,
All right.
not.
Disadvantage dex. 13, that is a hit.
Taking
I'm into
out
double
16.
digs. Oh no!
Nice.
Oh no!
16.
Oh damn!
I'm surprised you haven't been belching on like both the foxes here.
I've only just had the potential to do so. I couldn't earlier because they were not lined up like that.
Yes,
and
they
I
were.
couldn't do... No.
These two have not moved at all.
Yeah,
Oh.
they've just been there this whole time.
You're right, I should have been doing so. Oh well. It cost me rust to recharge it and a rust to use it, so it's probably not a good idea now.
Does it
Until I
cost
can
you
shed
rust
more.
to recharge? I thought it recharged when you
Yeah, I'll
get one
print-
rust.
Accrue 1 rust to recharge, and I accrue 1 when I use it.
Yep.
It's an
Okay.
expensive, deadly resource.
Okay. I'm misunderstanding how like that worked for the recharge there. I thought it was like when you gain a rust, you recharge it.
Nope.
Because like when you put a crew 1 rust to recharge it, I was assuming like when you gain a rust, it recharges. Yeah.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
You can put down the cast possibly.
It's true. I can certainly give it an honest go.
Yeah, I mean, the tank's not going to op you or anything, apparently, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna do it this time.
Wait, who's hitting? Who's getting hit?
Me.
It's a bit late for Khassid now.
Okay.
For the second time, but, you know, you missed the first one.
Sorry.
So
No, you're not.
12.
Eating a burger.
5
Borga.
damage.
What was that, sorry?
That's a 6 times 2. That's minus 12. So you get hit for 5 damage.
When did I get DR, sorry?
You didn't. It's because of the rust on the thing. They went to soldier mode, so they take their damage goes down by their rust times 2.
Ah, yes. So I take 5 damage.
Yep,
Yes.
you take 5. Luckily, that Oppie dealt acid. Luckily, air quotes. That Oppie dealt acid, so... Come on. Oh, balls. If I'm going to lose rust, then lose a lot or not at all. God damn it. That's 37 damage. Oh no, my rusty princess.
This rusty princess.
Yeah, she kind of
That's
went to
rusty
the
now.
untenable state, like when she got like a bunch of rust.
That's to design. Oops, wrong way.
Yeah, yeah.
Loam.
All right, I'll take this. I'll steady my aim, one, and take it and shoot slower. So 1 shot. Ooh.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see here. All right, that's plus 30.
That's 55 damage.
That
Yep.
is enough to drop her to exactly 0.
Nice.
Outstanding.
Well
No capture
done.
for AI program.
Yeah, do you guys essence steal this construct
Yep.
as it falls?
Or whatever the equivalent action is for a fucking Robotnik.
Yep.
Snipe code.
Snipe code.
We're going.
Oh no, it's just
Rip.
Control C, Control P.
No, it's Control X. It's dying.
No. We just rip out the BIOS chip. There you go. Stolen. BIOS ROM.
Just steal the BIOS.
And just gotta do this. Channel Divinity. To get how much are you down? What's his name, Amxal?
I am down. Let me take a look here. What I have 13 different hit points. Oh, let's just put that there because I probably didn't know what I had. 21.
Okay, you take 21, and the so-called the known villain, known as the Squishman, gets 13,
Okay.
and then he gets a 20.
Okay.
Is that pretty good for you, or do you need about that more?
I mean, I'm still down like 20 hit points, but it's fine. I have that. Okay. And back to full.
There you go. These are the effects of the sea.
Okay, let's see here.
Man
Man of Iron, you're immune to passion keyword. Oh, that's neat.
It does. It has as well though character implications as a difficulty as far as roleplay is concerned.
Alright,
true.
Karin, are you ready to become Bob too? Become a robot again?
You know what? Why not? let's do that.
Okay,
The bear of iron. Iron bear. I am already a walking cooler, so why not?
That said, emergency repair is a good emergency panic button.
That is a free action on your turn.
On my turn? Oh, okay.
Oh no, sorry, it's just a free action. Never mind. Yeah. You can heal for a bit as a free action. You fall prone and may make a free standard attack from the floor when you go down. It's because it has this feature that you killed me right before I could fucking use it. Also, despite doing that whole fight with advantage, I never once got the crit heal, which was supposed to feel about as intimidating as possible. The heal 50 and get a rust.
It is it's just lucky it didn't happen.
Just lucky it didn't happen.
You were fucking close a couple of times.
Yep. I shall show you what they look like as a peep behind the curtain. Yeah. And so Stray can see what you thought.
Let's see here. So there was not really much ways for it to remove its own rust, huh?
No, correct. Actually, no, I could myself dump acid on myself to cast off the rotten flesh. They're great big barrels full of mimic.
Oh.
Oh.
If it had gotten really bad, I would have just charged into that small room.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at that and I was realized,
yeah,
that kind of might have mattered for a little bit in that last bit, but yeah, it doesn't matter now.
I take it you were already calculating that damage in them, failing and ailing.
Okay.
Yep.
See, I told you we should have just let her get as much rust as possible.
Yeah, and then I'd have just run into the room and started squeezing out mimics onto her, just cracking open a fresh brew.
Yeah, well,
we
can simply prevent you from doing that. You have no teleport. She can't get past Maive.
This is true.
Except with her massive pluses, I'd have just started moving people around.
I'm surprised you didn't try and target down the healer early on.
I've already tested and seen how that looks. Instead, I actually got to drop a fucking tank.
That's true.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah.
I almost rolled a death now.
Almost. If the timing on the turn order had been a little bit better, I could have fucking forced some on you.
You could have.
Alas.
Yeah. Now we get to play with all the creations of theirs, these little engine things back here.
Yeah,
I'm very excited to look at
those. This shit?
Yeah. As you look over this room now, in the silence, finally this thing's endless metallic crashing and smashing, you realize now that it's gone still. Your ears are all fucking absolutely ringing. Probably especially Anai there, who's quite close to the machines as well at the back of the room. You can see that there are a large number of parts here, all strewn about. Some seem to be mounted to posts and gears that point into the ground. Most of these pieces of machinery are, as I say, they aren't hooked up. They're covered in rust and damage, and some of it has been salvaged and is now on the rusty creature that you have defeated. There is something a little bit out of sorts with this entire operation, and you can see that there's evidence of an explosion at the core of the engine. Great big scorch marks all over the place. Where it looks like something burst out of the engine or exploded in close proximity to it.
That's likely the thing that attacked us then, right?
That's a good question. Maybe.
Okay. I guess as I'm looking over it and looking through all these, should I make like an investigate to better understand how these things are working in here, or what they're doing in here?
Yeah, you can do that. Investigate, intelligence. You're definitely looking at an engine, even though you don't really understand the mechanics of what you're looking at.
Okay, I'll do an investigate, and I guess I'll try and get Tiff to help me, or one of the other people with investigation, so we better understand it all.
She'll come along and give you a hand.
A 24.
24. Okay, you can ask me 3 questions about this engine in the room itself.
On top, let's see here. Is it still functioning?
No, not even close. It is on the equivalent of like repeat the last like recorded holding pattern, I guess is the best way to put it.
Then why the fuck does yelling a riddle from a dune matter?
It's a good question.
And I asked that question.
Yeah. Why do the riddles matter to the castle, to the operation here?
This place is operated by Arcanist. They are a construct themselves, utilizing what like wrecked remains of this castle to maneuver around. Not powerful enough to make it move particularly far, and doesn't have a vested interest in anything but riddles.
Right.
But you said it was on a holding pattern.
Yeah, repeat last action.
Yeah, it's just sort of floating here.
I guess the Sphinx has just enough power to like nudge it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Or more to the point, it drifts around, and then the Sphinx can force it to hold still for a moment. By now, you guys have probably like sailed a distance around on the sands while you've been up here.
Hey, Amxal, I have an idea for your third question.
Yeah?
How do we
What's
fix
your
it?
idea? That was what I was gonna think here, because Skow said the extensive damage. I was gonna ask like, is it repairable? But how do we fix it? Yeah, how do we fix this?
I'm gonna ask for a follow-up Arcana test for that.
Absolutely.
Because
Actually,
obviously the answer to that
hold on.
question in like investigative terms is fix the engine is how you fix this thing. But you know, like that's not gonna help you.
There you go. I'll give you
Okay.
that and then assist.
Okay.
Roll the die. Get a 35.
Yeah, okay. 1d8. Right? Or
D6.
Just a
Sorry.
D6.
35.
But
Okay. So
This is my wheelhouse. This is what I've been learning to do.
the parts have been smashed around and sent in all sorts of different directions. Some are likely even in the barrel, unless they were leftover parts or like secondary maintenance and replacement pieces. The main way by which this machine functions, after you look around and when you find some inscriptions on the inside of like a twisted and blown out plate of metal, there was some connection to an elemental plane, a storm plane of some kind, back when that used to be a thing that exists. And then this event occurred, wherein there was no plane of storms or plane of individual elements anymore. And that event happened to blow up the engine. It condenses power from what would have been this primordial elemental event, usually, to generate steam and pressure and turn a thing. You would need to find elementals to bind to it directly instead of simply like access ambient extraplanar power.
So I either find elementals to it, or I need to tie it to a different like elemental plane itself to draw
Except
power from.
you're presumably aware there are no other elemental planes anymore. Haven't been for a long
Right,
time.
right.
There's the chaos, and that's it.
Right.
Ah,
mean,
the chaos
that-
happening broke this thing.
Could that? I mean, technically, if chaos exists and all the elementals are combined in that, couldn't I just like siphon it off from that chaos plane?
Let's put it this way: you're looking
It'd be
at a
too wild, right?
Yeah, well, more to the point, you just say you you can get a shrink. Say you stopped sailing your ship in the middle of an ocean, but you didn't put an anchor down. The ship is not going to be in the same place as it would be. Conversely, the chaos moves around, so if you anchor your ship, the ocean isn't where it was last time you were there.
Okay, okay. I see. So I just need to. I mean, if I know I have to like bind elementals for this, can I have like a rough idea how many I need to do or how many I need to bind?
I think that it's a how long is a piece of string kind of situation. You'd need to find out how much power you needed, whether that would be one very strong elemental or lots of small ones. You'd have to just experiment to find out.
Okay.
It is strictly possible, but very difficult. You would need to repair the physical mechanisms, which are scattered all over the place, and many have been like actually torn apart and blown away. That is still doable. It's within your capabilities, given time and resources. Binding elementals, it's something you have to experiment with. None of you really are like conjuration specialists.
I mean, I summoned elementals, yeah.
Are you a conjurer?
When
I've
have you
summoned
ever?
elementals before, yeah.
Huh.
I summoned earth elementals before during like that whole like dragon con thing.
Did you?
God,
I did,
Okay.
yeah. I had the spell and everything. I've used it.
And I believe I know you have the spell. I just don't remember you ever using it. But
I've used it.
Brick versus cum. Yeah, the one that you summon with some elemental is probably not on its own going to be strong enough. A number of wizards who can cast summon elemental could pull it off, presumably, or some kind of artifact, or some kind of like agreement.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, repair of this is technically possible. It's not really feasible, though.
Ah,
At least not in any short-term capacity.
what would make it feasible?
Know any strong elemental binders or strong elemental spirits looking to be in a singular place for a long time?
Yeah, actually, didn't we just meet a strong elemental spirit who has a sick mom to look after?
Who I've hired as a bodyguard? Yes. I'm not necessarily sure just her would be enough.
Pointedly, that's a fire spirit. You need like storm.
Also,
Essentially,
yeah.
you need water or wind.
And the problem there as well is it's the incorrect element.
You got to run a turbine. Water cast. Water cast, I don't think is strong enough.
No,
to
but it would be
think-
really funny watching him try.
It would,
if you were-
it would just be a water cast stuck inside a washing machine, getting tumbled.
If you were to think of it, we need these turbines here to be powered, to be moving, because that will provide the kinetic force for the rest of the system to go. So you
Wait,
need water or
hold on.
wind.
Do we need the turbines just to move, or do we need an elemental in particular? Like, obviously that's the best way to do it, but like...
Yeah, just get
Surely.
a robot hamster or something and just run it.
Yeah, I mean...
The problem there is
Um,
I'm not sure how much this
How
place
much
needs.
engineering and like math knowledge do you guys have, or physics knowledge, perhaps?
I mean, Cass is a carpenter, so he knows math.
I think we've said before, like, higher mathematics and physics is Arcana.
No,
So
it's
you can give me an
nature,
Arcana.
remember?
Oh, it's nature. Okay, all right.
I
Yeah,
thought
give me nature.
mathematics was still like
I
Arcana.
thought mathematics was Arcana personally.
Yeah, I thought it was Arcana.
Physics must be nature then.
That sounds about right. No,
So,
my
yeah, that sounds fair.
fields are my fields are more mathematics and chemistry.
And you trained in nature. I think maybe
Mive
just
is.
Mive. Yeah.
Alright, Mive, come here.
Hey, she's from the north, remember?
That's nothing to do with physics. I mean, it's colder up there, sure.
No, shit. There is I was gonna say Tinkertown.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with the implementation of whatever she's looking at here, though.
I haven't.
Knowing
hated
that smart
nature,
people are from
Okay,
there.
Mive will assist you.
but this feels. I mean, okay. I feel like I should be assisting someone else, but
You're the best person at this. You just happen to know physics. For
I'm not
reasons.
trained in nature. I've just got 5 in it.
I feel like I should. Okay, whatever.
Okay. As indeed, physics known as the laws of nature being what it is. You're pretty sure the reason they use like big enclosed spaces and big powerful elementals is that there is no realistic driving force otherwise. You need lots of pressure and lots of effort to the point where if you didn't have God, I'm like trying to explain like fucking pressure physics is difficult and
It'd just
not
be
my
laughably
real life
inefficient if
specialty.
you tried to use like a different method.
Yeah, it's almost the leverage principle, the idea that, you know, something further away is easier to push. By the same measure, trying to work a crank when you've got a very small space to push on it is very difficult. This wheel kind of needs pressure to be hitting it in all directions, from all of its splines, essentially, turning it in one singular direction. It's just very efficient and functional. If you tried manually moving the splines of a turbine, the amount of force required to get them spinning is so much greater than the power you get back out again.
Yeah. Very, very inefficient.
By that point, you'd be saying, why don't I just flap my arms until I'm like airborne?
Okay, so we need magic from the elemental plane of like air, right?
Again, those planes don't exist.
Yeah, I know,
anymore.
but like
There's
theoretically, that would be the efficient thing to do, right?
theoretically, yes. If you could
Okay.
tap into
So
some source
what we
of elemental
do
air,
is we go to the elemental chaos with some sort of like beacon tap, and we find a giant wobbly ball of like wind energy, and we just make a siphon.
that would work somewhat, but not completely, because the elemental plane of chaos is in motion constantly.
Yeah, that's why you put it inside like a ball of air, so it just gets carried around wherever it goes. You put a balloon on it.
No,
Why not?
because everything in there would be shifting, and
Yeah.
the beacon would be knocked out of it.
No. If you put it in a balloon or something that's going to get carried along with the air, the air is going to move around. Like the big
And then
storm.
this balloon gets hit by rock or fire.
That's why it's
or
in a
water.
balloon. It'll just get pushed around with the storm if something hits the storm and moves it.
It'll be pushed out of the storm.
Hey,
No.
what's your
Yes?
Cass?
No.
Cass.
What?
A better idea on like, why don't you get like, don't you put like a like a magnet that is drawn to the type of element. That way, if it gets pushed out, the balloon gets pushed out, it will start being drawn back in again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, something like that.
Also, yes, there's the issue of how to get to that siphon back to here.
Well, you just create a, like, 2-point wormhole.
those require fixed positions.
Do they
teleport
though?
circles.
In the elemental
Yes, they're-
chaos?
Yes, that's
I think
why it
especially
doesn't
there.
work.
I don't know.
Also,
The
Loam can
position-
tell you as far as is concerned, like if you just make a portal between two places, then what happens is the pressure will equalize, and the turbines aren't going to move.
Well, that's why you open a window in here.
I see. We need a super draft. You
No,
need to
no,
create
believe it.
you'd need to create a storm's worth of negative pressure on the other side of it.
Scow, we're in a
no, you wanna know something?
desert.
No. You know how to do this? You know it would be equalized. True, but you put a funnel on this end. That way the pressure is forced to a smaller opening, thus increasing the force.
The actual steam engine doesn't exist in this setting yet. The Venturi principle is a little bit of a step too far.
Too far.
Listen, Scow, the
technically,
Romans
yes.
invented a steam engine. Surely we can manage.
Yes, because the Romans did it. Surely we can get Magitech working. No,
Yeah.
I don't think. I am not convinced that you have the knowledge to apply the Venturi principle.
I mean, okay, maybe we don't, but surely someone out there, go find fucking Maddie. I bet she'd be interested in this.
She would be. Yes, she potentially could.
Yes.
Kind of like a physics pioneer.
Go sell this stupid castle to Maddie.
If she wants to be sent off to the dream immediately for developing tech.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she punches.
Someone
I
developed
think
this
this
shit.
Someone is working on it. If you remember correctly as well, in some of the rumors scraped out of Last Dorado, there are people who are trying to figure out steam technology. They have essentially gotten to the point of the real basic Roman steam engine.
All right.
There are definitely physics and mathematics majors in Last Dorado working on principles like this.
Yeah, but Maddie already has, heat and pressure and all that build up. That's how everything is heated up in the town, remember?
That town is not heated up using pressure mathematics. It's heated up using just thermodynamics, transference of heat. She definitely does not have pressurized steam tubes. It's just not.
Oh no, she uses that water, remember?
Yeah, it is getting transferred contact essentially. She's definitely not using
No, but she
lava
wouldn't
vent
need.
tubes.
I would say this. She wouldn't
Right.
need steam to work
So-
this physics.
No, technically not.
So, I guess it's confirmed, or not exactly confirmed, but pretty much it gets rid of any thought of there being a divinity shard here then.
What do you mean?
I mean, if all this is elemental chaos and the like, and I haven't seen any stairs to a different floor yet, and well,
Maybe we've already seen the divinity shard.
you think it's in the Sphinx then?
Well, I don't
Maybe.
want to beat her up. Well, maybe there's more to this place than we've seen. It's been 3 rooms and it's a whole castle.
That's
We could
true.
just
There
ask
could-
the Sphinx.
Yes, let's go
She's
ask her if
gonna
there's,
ask us riddles.
well,
No,
there,
one riddle for one question is not going to kill us.
yeah, let's go ahead and go ask her if there's some stairs nearby to find more of the castle.
Oh, fine, Tink, you get to answer the riddle.
Alright then. Coming back for this one later. Useful parts.
Yeah, you're definitely not turning her into a sex bot or anything.
I mean, her parts likely will be used in one, eventually, probably, maybe.
Hi, Raleigh. Bye, Raleigh.
She gives you hugs and scratches. Asks you what the horrible, horrible noises were. And how
Don't
your
worry about it.
brand new concussion is doing.
It's fine, we just met Anai's new sex bot.
No, not
Oh,
for
that thing is that thing is the epitome of the don't fist android girls fucking image. It's just all gears and cranks.
Yeah, not in that form it isn't. There's going to be a lot of transformative work to make that into anything useful. Right then, Carnus things. We return once more, and we have a question.
you?
If you have a riddle,
Very well. Ask your question first so that I know that I might answer it.
we know this place to be a castle, but we've yet to see any stairs to any different floors of it. Are there any nearby that we can access?
That you can access, no. Most annexes are empty and smashed. They would need incredible renovations. As for a riddle, you'll never see me, but I'm always here for you. You'll quickly notice if I'm gone.
We put that in the Roll20 chat as I think over it. Air?
Correct. Very good. May I ask another question if you have one?
Let's see here. Do I ask this? Yes, we should find this out. We came in search of a spark of divinity, and we have a feeling that it might reside in you. Is this true?
No. I'm brought to the tables. I am cut and often served, but I am never eaten.
My first thought was a ping pong ball, but that doesn't get.
No, bouncing in my head right now is like deal or like court ordered or something like that. But I'm
Yeah,
not
deal
sure
was my
quite yet.
first thought.
Yeah, but that
A
didn't
deal
exactly make
sounds-
sense for served.
What? You mean like a letter? I'm asking you there.
Is that what you say to the Kana Sphinx?
No, I'm asking literally the people here, you know.
No, I don't think it's a letter. No.
No, yeah. Cut and served.
That's a good one.
There's an easier version of it, and it's when you use a different word from served.
Cut the serve. Oh! Shit, what's this fucking word? Rectangles. Fucking
Yes, you're correct. It is the rectangles. Maybe someone else could
No,
get the rest of the way there.
Paper?
No.
poker. Fucking
Oh,
A
A
deck.
deck of cards.
Oh, deck. Yeah, deck
Yes.
of cards. Yes, that makes sense.
You are correct. I like
Thank
the
you.
moment that Karin started struggling. I'm like, the word isn't gonna come to her now because her brain got too excited about figuring out the answer. Like the word cards is just gonna get lost in her brain. The fact that you came out with the rectangles is
The
actually
rectangle.
fucking top tier. That is, your brain is a troll. Your brain is evil to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're excited. Ditch the word. Fucking just chuck it out. Avast.
Oh, I see. If I was cutting off in doubt, yeah, that would have been a lot simpler. Wouldn't
It
yeah.
is, yes. You do also
Yeah.
serve cards, but yeah, dealt
Third
with
was-
it's very obvious.
Third was getting me, like, it was making me think, like, way too
yeah,
hard.
no,
like,
this is a good.
Yeah, it started to click when I started to think back to what you guys said. It's like, oh, but maybe it's a deal, and then like, but you can deal cards.
Yes,
and then,
exactly.
like,
when she said
then the board
it's something that you
disappeared.
it's something you deal, I was like, oh fuck, she's already got it.
yeah, I got trapped in my head thinking of, like, court orders and stuff like that because of, like, serving.
Sometimes that's how it be. She will tap her paws on the bed until it creak. Any other questions?
I suppose then as a follow-up for that, is there a shard of divinity here?
You know, you could have jumped further ahead by simply asking me where it is. I would have had to have given you a negative answer.
I don't know if there is one here, though.
That doesn't matter. You only have to ask a question. But I will
But
give you
I've
the
already
answer.
asked.
Yes, there is a shard of divinity here. I feel like poor Ariel is always the one who has to ask questions, and I always get her in just like all the fucking
Because I'm
traps.
the only one that keeps going for it. The rest of it-
I know. It's
I'm the only one
it
that
feels
keeps
so
going.
mean. It's like if the very first thing you did when you walked up to her is just say, "Where is the shard of divinity?" She could have said, "Not here," or yada yada yada. Like you don't have to do every step to get to the destination. You could just skip ahead and pause it. But anyway,
I mean, like, I have no reason to believe there is one here yet, though.
Yeah, but you could have
is the
just
thing.
assumed there
Yeah.
was for the question, and then if there wasn't one, she would have told you no.
Okay.
Also, we were told there was probably one here to begin with. That's why we're here.
I am a journey whose path depends on another's vision of where it ends. I like this one. Especially since it rhymes.
Yeah. Ooh. Not my answer, but collaborative storytelling.
I mean, it might just actually be collaboration thinking on it. Like, that kind of works for it, but I'm not 100% on it.
Hmm.
That and my other idea was like, is this actually the answer to be like riddle possibly? Like that's what I was thinking here.
No. That
No.
It's too easy. Not the.
I don't think a riddle
let's see,
works.
A
No.
journey whose past depends on another's vision of where it. So how would you make a vision if somebody you either? Well, painting is too hard.
Well, I mean that's why I thought it'd be. That's why I was thinking like riddle possibly at first
Oh,
because it's one person's vision of like. All right, so the
yeah,
Okay.
scribbling, shit, fuck.
Oh, let's give you a moment. Calm down and let your brain do its braining thing.
Scribbling, writing, you write
Yes.
book.
A book?
A book.
Nice.
Very good.
I suppose I'll ask the obvious question then. Where is the shard of divinity?
The shard rests in the statue's staff.
I knew it.
Where do you think you're running to? She has a question. When you actually like go up to that door, thump, it shuts closed in front of you.
What?
And now my riddle.
I ain't involved in this riddle shit.
The fuck you ain't. The more you take of me, the bigger I become. What am I?
A hole.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna go with the diction.
Yeah.
That worked too.
The door swings back open again. Can't believe someone would step out during a riddle. So rude.
I apologize for him. He gets
He
easily
forgot the
excited.
order.
Yep. Part of me was like, I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dare you actually just try and break through the door impatiently. The Connosphinx sure does have a stat block.
I ain't
Yeah, I
great,
don't
then I
wanna
get to
find
loot
out.
her too.
Just gonna say.
Oh, but she's been
So you
cute.
figured mine out yet?
Pardon, sorry?
Oh, you never did answer if I got it right in the Discord.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
couldn't
did.
answer for that.
Yeah,
I
you're
did
correct.
tell you.
Oh, did you? I didn't see.
Yeah, but I told you, literally told you, via Discord. Like vocal, you know. Sound.
Yeah, you were told. Yeah, you were told it was correct
Oh,
by
I don't
Speaky Voicey.
I don't remember you ever saying that, but okay.
Yeah, it was correcto. I can't remember it personally. What was it? Let's see here. People know of me, don't want to. Have me, you won't remember. If you know you have me, your life will end. Yes, dementia. A sad sickness of the mind, which robs one of themselves for a very long time. A
Yep.
good riddle. I
Correct.
enjoyed.
Yeah, it's a tricky one to remember.
Yeah, and then does the cat thing of like fold her arm back over an arm again. Yeah, Cass, you're looking at this statue, and you can see that it has the sword staff in hand, jewel set within it, and like a big pommel bracing.
I would like to make an Arcana check to try and determine if it is dangerous to take this.
Okay.
I suppose I shall
It's
assist.
trapped.
Yeah, is
Is-
there some sort
Is
of
the
magical
god
trap
crystal
on this?
trapped? Maybe.
Maybe. I ain't got. Who knows?
11.
Lick
Seven.
the gem.
All right, Cass will clamber onto the Wait, hold on. Is this a girl elf or a boy elf?
It's a boy.
Boy
elf.
elf.
Unfortunate. All right, I will just.
It's really hard to tell, though. You know,
Yeah, I mean it's an elf.
What are you?
god crystals.
God
and the
told me
elf
to lick
statue.
the elf, so by
You
God,
should not. Don't lick the statue.
No.
I climb up the elf's back and try and like lick the statue.
Oh, for crying
Please.
out
Too late. He's doing it.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
I tried to examine the god essences.
I
I get told
will
off for
use
it.
my bardic knack
Okay.
die to add a d6 to that.
Okay.
I fully expect a good old talking to Cass after this one.
Look, you were assisting me. You realized too you could lick it and something would happen. What happens, if anything? Please let me get possessed by a like ancient elf ghost. Come on.
Let me see how many dice I need to roll here. What level are you? Okay, yeah, okay. How many hit dice? Okay.
You
Hit
are
dice
afflicted
aren't
with a
allowed.
curse.
Cool.
God damn it.
Ah,
So
nice.
You feel anything
Cass's eyes
different?
just go wide for a moment. Oh. Whoa.
Just grab it by fucking
my will reach up and try and like peel you from this statue.
I death grip
Right.
it and try and pull the gem off.
Okay, something's.
That makes sense. Yeah. Athletics on Myve's part then to pop you and the gem free at the same time.
Okay. I guess I'm. I can't actually assist for not training athletics, Lamo. My power is built as fuck.
Yeah. All right. The gem pops free while you're still like gripping onto it.
Right then. You feel any different? You don't look to be quite as well.
I mean, I'm as fine as anybody can be in this bitch of a world.
That's not
What
sounding
the-
like a cat.
For some reason, Cass now holds a cigarette and is wearing a beret.
You stay there for a second. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Cass.
That doesn't work with curses. So. Sure.
I mean, it might be an ongoing spell on him, in which curses are generally an ongoing spell, I think.
No, they're affliction.
Well, I have the spell slots to spare, and it might do something, so we're going to do it.
When you cast Dispel Magic, the statue itself next to Cass loses its brilliant sheen. As you rob it from the preservative magic that was keeping it otherwise in high quality, Cass appears unaffected.
Can I get a help with somebody who is medically trained?
Oh, damn.
Squish Mitten, are you okay?
I mean, he's obviously
I'm
not.
fine. I'm fine.
No, I said you got medicine here, Maeve.
No.
No. Loam is a medic.
Yeah.
I'm
Follow.
fine. Leave me alone.
You're obviously not. This is not your normal attitude.
Okay, so let's see.
I cast invisibility
17.
and leave. Good.
I cast Dispel Magic on the area you're at when you cast it.
Dispel Magic is not an area attack. It's a targeted spell.
It's a conjuration or zone, it says.
A zone is a specific keyword. It's still... You have to have line of effect on me to hit me with it.
Yep.
And also you would need to know what square I'm in, because I cast it and then move. You didn't have that ready.
Okay. Alright. Fine.
It wasn't ready for action, yeah.
And you ain't fucking finding me either.
A 19? Yeah, I see your ass.
No, it's a 27. I have a familiar, in case you've forgotten.
Oh,
Anyway, later, losers.
that is indeed true.
Swoosh.
Okay, something's not...
Cass is just gonna go find somewhere to go sit and have a cigarette.
Yeah. The chair looks mostly like it won't collapse and break.
God, I hope
Sorry,
some
there's
mimic that eats
something-
my ass.
Right, there's something in that I was
Tongue goes up.
Colin,
Alright,
you
that's
have a
fine.
reflection on you? You have it ready
Of
today?
course I do. I was trying
Right.
to see
As
what
soon
the
as
hell
that-
he was having.
As soon as that invisibility ends, we find him and you
In
cast
an
it down.
hour.
I don't know, I feel like he was kind of cool.
He's obviously got something wrong
Yeah,
with him
but
after touching
I
the
was
gem,
trying
though.
to do that, but you went like, oh, I have to dispel magic. Like, well, I pissed him off.
I don't think it was that. Okay, whatever.
I think it was everyone crowding him. Look, he's been through a whole lot. I don't know what licking the orb did, but, you know, he's just got to work through some stuff, I'm sure of it. I know my little guy.
Then the abrupt change in attitude so suddenly.
I don't know, maybe completely fucking zooted. On gem.
Or the gem might have cursed him in some fashion.
Oh, it's definitely cursed him somehow, but, you know, he'll be okay. I think.
Maybe it possessed him.
He could be, he still has eyes. They were just like moody and somber and sexy.
I see why you're not in a rush with it then.
Wistful girlish sigh.
Well, you're just.
How about we
well,
make dinner?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for. By the way, which one was on the menu for discharge?
We don't know yet, I don't think.
Well, we
Ideally,
had
given
planned
an
it because
We were gonna give it to Hagen, weren't we?
because
Yeah, were we not giving that juice to
No.
Hagen?
was
But
it
didn't
that
we already give
other
one to
chart
him?
that
just
yeah
recently?
that you you hired people for that?
Oh yeah, I wonder how those hirelings did.
They probably likely did well.
Well, I mean, okay, if they succeeded and then Hagen got that crystal, I guess we'd have to pick someone else.
Yeah.
Or we could just give Hagen extra. Though I think the
Honestly, we
hot
could-
bard mommy wouldn't be a bad move again.
I think we should give it to Asmund, if anything.
To Asmund?
Mm-hmm. Juice them up, get some inventions flowing, and creations that can help out in this whole dig.
Well, hmm.
I guess.
You know,
Not
that's
a terrible-
actually not the worst idea.
Give Asmund power for knowledge. Very classic.
What knowledge do we even need? We're doing fine. We should give it to Damsa. Power up the god baby. Make it as strong as it can be so it can ride all that's fucked up in this world.
I would like to start spreading out the divinity chart rather than just focusing them into one of them, at least.
I mean, it would
Why?
be focusing it into two. She is preggers with a baby.
Yeah, she's the one who
Totally
needs it
casual.
most.
She is eating god juice for two. Oh, that sounds terrible.
Lest you forget, she's also the Dark Pantheon and generally has very little care of what her actions do to others. As long as they're interesting.
Well, she's still vested as anybody else in keeping the Dark Pantheon from the Outer Gods from winning.
Yeah, that's
just
pretty true.
nothing wrong with the Dark Pantheon. Just not the big.
Well, not
kahunas.
nothing wrong, but there's less wrong with them than the outer gods.
Hands in the air at you all saying the Dark Pantheon is fine, considering the one I tried to go with.
You went with the poorest choice, let's put it that way.
It's
Yeah.
not being in the Dark Pantheon that's anything wrong with, like, a couple of them. They're just dicks. Morrigan, Moon Mommy, Damsa, they're all cool.
They're self-obsessed, which is their whole deal.
Yeah.
I think technically Moon Mommy's an outer, but like the only cool one because the
Oh,
rest
yeah.
are all the madness dickheads who have been, warring us. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, she's the only cool outer.
She's Dark Pantheon by, might as well be.
Fair.
Well, we can figure it out when we get back to town, I guess.
Yeah, let's get on the way, honey. So what did you see when you licked the orb anyway?
Eternity.
Sweet.
I saw
Oh,
the
cool, I
Forever
think it's-
War, the endless wars that have consumed this world since the beginning of time, since the very first caveman beat his brother to death with a rock.
Depressing.
Saw
Wicked.
giants being butchered for their skin. I saw dragons and elves roasting each other alive, elves eating the flesh of dragons. Saw the world burning. All just seems kind of pointless when you look at it like that, but I know it's not.
I mean, I guess if you want to believe it that way.
I
don't think it's
don't,
pointless.
but
At
Man.
least you're objective about it.
it's gonna be hard to get out of bed in the morning after you see all that kind of stuff, you know?
Oh, don't worry. I know how to get you up in the morning. And out of bed.
So we
Well-
learned not to lick the goblins
Even the
again.
cackle is fucking... fucking downer. I love it.
I'd be like, yeah, that sounds like the usual stuff I think I saw. Or secrets that I learned. I know it was some weird shit like that that drove me to drinking. Can't remember who and what, but it was something like, I think.
Yeah, I could see that driving
Yeah.
somebody to drink. It's a lot to take
Oh, yeah.
in,
And you know,
Before we
Goddess
leave, what do we
secrets
do
and
with
all that
these
shit.
ones? She's going to point to all of the Stormkin.
unscrew them.
I don't know, what do they do? Like, what
Catch
were they
balls.
doing here?
Living here, most likely.
With previous successes, you can be pretty sure that they were ejected when the Realm of Chaos became a thing and blew up the engine, sending a bunch of maddened storm critters into the fucking open air,
Maybe we
where they
could
then
send
butchered
them
everyone
home?
on the castle.
Wait, if they're from, like, the elemental chaos and they're storm things, couldn't we just bind them to the turbine and engine and work with that?
We're not gonna
Oh yeah, let's find their
enslave
tortured
people.
souls. Let's put them all in a big jar and hit blend
I mean,
and
as
just
a
fuse
as
that.
as a theoretic, it could work.
I mean, yeah, as a theoretical, sure.
If they had enough storm juice. We beat these wounds up, so aren't they all, kind of mortal?
I mean, everything's mortal,
Well-
even the gods.
Good point. Tiff's finger curls as she's like, right.
Yeah, you're only mortal as you believe yourself are.
No, I'm pretty sure lots of people who've totally convinced themselves they're immortal have gotten killed. Like, Trickle.
I mean,
twice.
Hagen has admittedly died.
And
Praise
then he
be his
came
great,
back.
Glorious name.
I think that very much proves he's not really mortal if he can come back from death.
I
He
mean,
was still
anybody
dead
can
for that
also come back
period.
to death.
Yeah. I mean, any of us could die and then, gets like trapped inside the vampire rock and then come back as a super vampire or something.
I mean, if I
I think
just
it's a
slit
little-
my
Oh, yeah,
throat
please.
right now, Karin would just cast Revivify. So, does that put me on the
That
level of a
was-
god?
The moment you
Slap
say
that-
that, like, Mav will like grab your hand and then hold
I
it tightly,
wasn't
like,
gonna, I'm just saying.
I know, it's just a very upsetting mental image.
Sorry.
a
I'm
little
fine with
different.
whole worlds burning and dying, but those close to me, I don't think I could manage without.
Alright,
Thank you.
don't worry, I'm not going
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah, you better fucking not. I like you too much.
Well, that's what I mean. If something did happen to me, you just revive me anyway.
I would
Death's
slap the
just-
shit out of you before you even trying it.
I don't have to. Sometimes a huge monster just slaps me out of the sky and, if someone was slightly out of position, I would have been flattened like a pancake.
You
Any
did
one of us
also
could die on this
just
quest.
Catch that hand.
Yeah.
You guys are there to catch
Cool.
that hand.
That hand was fucking big too.
It was. Just like your big old grippers.
You get scratched. Yeah. All right then. So what do we do about this castle? We cleaned a little god rock, delicious god popsicle.
And there's nothing much else to do but let it keep roaming as it is.
I say we try and sell it to your Aunt Maddie.
And do
don't think
we
Technically have
own the place
ownership.
though? Like, I don't know that we
Well,
can
no
give
one
away
else
something that isn't
does.
ours. The corner sphinx
Well,
sounds
you just
alright.
asked it.
She's a construct.
Sphinx.
I mean, I guess she can have property rights.
Constructs are people too.
I don't think she owns this place. I think whoever made it made her too.
You could always ask her. You just have to answer a riddle in return.
1 second, I'm gonna look up some really depressing riddles.
Cass just gonna think about that for a moment and then shake his head. If she asks a riddle in response to us asking her, about her own personal future, I feel like she just kind of deserves to get sold, frankly.
But hey, it could be like a compulsion.
Saying that she's had to have a riddle for
I
every
mean,
question.
I compulsively steal things, but if the cops catch me, I still go to prison.
You're too rich to go to prison.
Now?
Good point. Let's try and have a conversation with the Sphinx. We just don't ask questions. Let's, be smart and intuit that we're going to do things and see how she reacts.
Sure, let's go have this entire conversation again right in front of her.
Yeah.
Skow, I take my friends into this room and do that.
Yeah, exactly. And the Kana Sphinx will listen idly as you, posit what to do about this whole situation and what plans you have. When it comes to when sort of like, and why not, ask her a question? You watch as she perks up and you're like, no, that would be a dick move. Kana Sphinx wilts again.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't want the castle to get, sold to a cool inventor lady, she should clearly just, raise her wingies a little bit.
Fine, I can hear you. And very good of you to avoid questions, although I enjoy the act of the questioning and the riddling. I can understand how that might not be appealing to people who are used to being around others. Now, I operate this place in a very limited capacity. I was created to provide entertainment and am technically property. That said, if someone wanted to lay claim to this place, they would have to find the God-given rights by which it travels through the land. And it would need its wings back. What I do with this castle is just drift on the storm. Does that answer your unspoken questions? Or do I need to pontificate more? I might charge you a riddle anyway at such a point in time.
I think that clears that up for me.
Yes, I believe so.
I just whispered to what's her name again?
Anai.
Anai. Fuck, pontificate.
By all means, you can just ask her to pontificate more if you want to.
No, I asked you. What the fuck is pontificate?
Oh, to
It's what you do,
explain
preacher.
further. To explain further, to inform more.
Oh. Well, Kari didn't know what the fucking word meant, so you had to ask.
It's generally associated with what the cleric does, or what clerics usually do in some fashion for teaching lessons. They
The
pontificate
origin of
things.
the Pontus. And it's because they stand behind those big plinths and talk a whole lot of shit for a long time. And they usually feel pretty strongly about it.
It just looks like things back like
Okay, I mean, I generally understand why you wouldn't know that word as much, given, well, your
No, I
Yes,
don't think
station
any of the
again.
fucking religions in the North have, like, do that.
Oh, surely there's plenty that do pontification up there. Even if it's
No,
not
that stand
specifically
behind the
called that.
flames and read stuff like that. No, that stuff, no. I know Wylder doesn't. Weird doesn't. Aspen doesn't. Uh, Shit, I forget the rest of the gods. What were the... Oh, sorry. Aspen doesn't. Mine doesn't. Wayland
Sure,
doesn't.
Asmund pontificates. To
Yeah, he
pontificate is to
pontificates,
just
but not...
express your opinions, really.
Yeah, but no. It's not the word pontificate. It's standing behind, a plinth reading from the big book and explaining shit like that. Don't do that.
Right, it's
Yeah,
not.
all the divinities do that, I guess, except for Maretha, who just everyone just sits there with the fucking fingers crossed over their laps. Have you never attended a sermon for any other god?
No. Not that I can remember.
Cass just nibbles on my... Alright.
She kickers again. Alright, well, why don't we go about our business for now? Find a bunch of stuff that could be used to, say, fix an engine, ask a god to help, and then come back with a fresh riddle armed, maybe?
Yes, let's do that.
Sure.
This is not something we can solve within the day.
Well, the only one that you could ask about something this advanced would be like Aspen, right?
Not
Asmund
necessarily,
could help.
but he would help.
I mean,
yeah.
Asmund's a big source of knowledge and creation and invention. Makes a whole lot of sense. That said, I mean, we could just ask a god to make a castle fly. How hard could it be? For them. Obviously for us, very difficult.
And then again, really, if you think about it, there's nothing actually wrong with this place other than the fact that you can't control where it goes. It's just on a circuit. It's perfectly livable in the current condition.
And perfectly livable,
Also true.
yes,
It
but
does
the
need...
itself is not in perfect condition. It's not in actually very working condition either.
And it doesn't need to work. It's not like gonna crash or anything. You just need to put more furniture in.
Oh no, not for thousands of years yet.
And that's like saying a glass of filled with quarter of water is enough for you to drink.
I mean, it is until you need more.
Okay, would you rather a full glass or a quarter glass?
I mean, okay, but you have to pay for a different amount for each glass amount.
Would you rather a full glass or a quarter glass?
Depends on how much money I have in my pocket. Right now I'm fucking broke, so I'm taking the quarter glass.
Ignoring monetary cost.
No, that's the whole point of the argument. It is a huge investment to make the engine work again. Alternatively, it's fine the way it is. You could just live here and be fine. It's mildly inconvenient at worst.
Fine to you maybe, but for someone that really enjoys these engines and likes seeing them run, no, it's not fine.
Right, well, enjoy the endeavor.
I will.
We should probably start with the big ship first.
Yeah.
That said, the Kinathis did say that there was a whole bunch of other, rooms and spires and all sorts, but they're all collapsed and need renovations and stuff. I take it,
Yes.
I mean, not that she has to answer, probably because of all the, wood in all of the floors has just, aged and collapsed on itself, because towers are heavy. And then she pauses and waits. The kind of Sphinx sighs, rolls her eyes. Yes, towers are heavy. If such a thing were to have happened, that's probably why. Myth nods. We need a lot of wood, which means we probably need a lot of jungle stuff.
Well, luckily we're pretty close to the jungle, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, only like a couple 100 miles.
It'd be a lot easier if we could fly the castle right there, sure. I'll admit that.
It's something I will keep endeavors to get it back into fully functioning capabilities.
Sure.
We just like fully fixed it and then asked Wayland to stick a storm in it.
Yes, that could likely work.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You're a genius, Mive.
That's neat.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Maeve, right?
Yeah.
You said you're related to the mouse?
Sort of. I would have called her auntie more than anything.
Oh.
My family and her are like super old friends.
Mm-hmm. Back when they were all
Okay.
adventurers.
Okay.
She's auntie by liberty of me spending like a gap year down there. At least I thought it was going to be a gap year, and then she made me sit a bunch of exams. But hey, she made up for it with, like, you know, lovely toys. And a chance to fire the big gun. The thing is awesome.
Sounds like you had a awesome. Okay. But yeah, but
When you've got adventurer families, you get a lot of awesome adventurer connections. Just like all of our kids will get to enjoy. When we're all done being grand adventurers, there'll be cool things that we can all do. Heck, I bet there'll be even kids that want to go hang with Auntie Loam for like a trip across the desert.
I miss Ash.
Oh, I miss it too.
miss.
My baby.
Oh. If you can get your auntie to come over here, couldn't you like
I can't
make
do
something that catch a lightning storm? How it is?
I'm sure she could fix this whole place all by herself. She's the chosen Asmund.
There's a rule about her getting involved in inventions that, oh god, how she put it, impact the steady and natural development of Cerusian science. That is to say, if we present her with a puzzle to solve that's way, way beyond the ken of like all people's education level, like kind of on a curve, then she has to go for like retirement in the Grand Library.
Plus, we can fix it ourselves.
Hold on.
I mean, I'm well on my way to figuring it out.
Some dingleberry made this engine in the first place.
Yeah, but I don't think they were from Ceres. They would have been from like Eon or some plane.
And anyway,
Well,
that's why I suggested we
ask
sell the castle to her. It's not, you know, altering development if it's just for her own personal use, right?
Well, I'd rather just keep it down here in the deserts to one of us, rather than sell it off to the north.
We have places to live. You're gonna be spending the rest of your life bouncing on the Golden Mother. Wait, she doesn't have a day. Whatever. You're gonna be in the Golden Mother's harem palace.
But you could have more, though.
I've got enough.
Nah, well, you might have enough, but I don't. We can always have more.
You're gonna get so much more. You can't even use all of it. It is literally going to go to waste.
Honey, she's a merchant princess. I don't think she understands that. I know, it's crazy. She's from a people who believe that if they stop spending all of their money, then then the economy just comes to a screeching halt.
No, quite literally.
The
If we
bubble
don't
will
spend,
burst.
it's quite literally actually. If we don't spend money in some of these towns, they will actually just dry up and die.
Okay, fair point. Crazy.
Right. Well, that's unrelated to this thing, which has just been sitting here for who knows how long, thousands of years.
Yes. A cultural relic of the deserts that you'd want to sell to someone 2 continents away and have it be sent up there.
I never said anything about sending it up there. She can fucking move down here. She can move to the middle of the ocean. It's a flying castle. And it's not a cultural relic either. This has nothing to do with the deserts. We just said it was made by people from not here.
Yes, and then it's had legends and stories of it in our homeland here for... actually, how long has it had stories in our homeland here? Many, many years, I believe, at least.
Yeah, the legends and stories aren't going to go away. You'll also probably think it's out here for centuries.
It's something to decide at a later point anyway. Just make opinions known. I don't think we should sell to someone from the north. I think we should repair for ourselves.
I mean, it sounds like you'd rather be repairing it for yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're really factoring in the rest of us here.
I mean, admittedly, if one of you wants to take the castle and just let me repair it, I do still also want to repair that whole ship and everything too.
Nah, I'm good. My family already have a castle anyway. In fact, it's also a magical moving castle, but it teleports from horn to horn, kind of where the name comes from.
You know what? I'll take it.
See? Well then, once we have it up and running, then it'll become a castle for Karin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Some floating castle full of secrets. Honestly, I do kind of dig the aesthetic.
Honestly, Karin
Maybe?
probably would move it into the middle of the ocean just so no one can steal her secrets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the first thing I would do is fly it to the north and just flex on people and then fly it away.
You know what? Fair.
See? There you go. That's
Wait,
the right
hold on.
attitude.
Karin, can I make a suggestion? You know how those adventurers in the west killed, like, the big evil vampire guy by dropping a dinosaur on him? What if, when we fight, like, the ultra dark god, you drop a castle on him?
I will sanctify. You know what? I will bless the very bottom tips of this castle just for that. With
Oh, no, just stick the
blessed
reliquary to the bottom of it.
Oh my god.
oh,
See? Now you're thinking.
It's gonna look like fucking Gundam's thingy fall. The planet fall from that.
Operation British.
What? Are you talking about Operation British or Operation
Yeah.
Stardust or the
Yeah, one of
fall
the all of them.
Two, or like
No, we
Yeah,
dropping
all of
colonies here, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes,
drop a
boys,
colony on
drop
these
the-
fuck. Drop a colony on God.
or
It'll be
Operation
dead.
British 2. There's 2 Operation Britishes, I think, if I
Of
remember
course they
correctly.
were.
They were both colony drops actually too.
Yep.
But
They
Stardust
both
was a laser-based one.
Was Stardust a laser? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Stardust was a
Stardust
laser
based
base.
as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And all about Ku's not actually fallen. What was Hammond's one? He's in charge counterattack, and I remember at the top of my head.
Anyway,
Had to
Yeah,
be on
the
the
point
top.
being is we hallow the bottom of this thing and then use it as a fucking battering ram to kill God. This is the most excited Cass has seemed since whatever happened with the gem.
Yes. See, exactly. Now you're thinking,
do that.
rather than just selling it off, make use of it.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. Bye, Carnus Sphinx.
We will see you again
Goodbye,
sometime. Carnus Sphinx.
adventurers.
Take
I hope
care.
to do more riddles with you again sometime.
Of course.
It was fun seeing you.
I don't like riddles, but you're cool
Indeed.
anyway. Later.
Fair enough. Alright.
Okay. What's our next destination now?
Where
I
the
see.
fuck are we?
We're in the
Whatever.
moving castle
And
over
we're
here.
way the fuck up there.
Question is, where do we go next?
Well, first of all, we should decide who we're giving this shard of divinity to. I still say we
still
should.
think Asmund.
I think Damsa.
You always think Damsa.
Well, she's pregnant with my child.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So,
she's got,
yes.
like 3 fucking shards already.
Yeah.
She was also the most crippled, like, fragment of a goddess at the start.
Yeah.
It's not as though,
Yeah,
like,
that's-
she's not even yet on equal playing field. That's why no one's been like, you should stop giving her all of these things.
Yeah, she
All the other
started.
gods, like the gods have turned it down, obviously, because they're not going to turn down that juice themselves. But
Yeah, Damsa started crippled, and now she's pregnant instead.
Okay, well, before we give it to her, how about we figure out what we want in exchange for it as well?
Do we fucking need anything in exchange?
You're giving a god more god juice. You should be getting something out of the bargain.
I don't know. Custody of the baby?
I mean, if you don't get custody of the baby, we're going straight to Hagen.
Yeah.
If you don't get partial custody, we're going straight to the big guy there.
I don't think Hagen's the divine custody battle lawyer.
He's the big kahuna among them, remember?
I mean, yeah, but like, if you want
Yeah,
to talk
so-
to somebody about getting something out of Damsa she doesn't want to give up, you'd probably want to go talk to Python.
Python, the one that she wanted to beat the shit out of. That's been running from her.
Yeah.
I mean,
Karin-
running like a twink who knows he pussy in danger.
Yeah, he's not running because he's afraid of Damsa's physical power. He's
I
running
mean,
because he's
in a
afraid he's
manner
never
of
going to get out
speaking.
from between her legs.
Yeah, that.
Well, if she can clear whatever, melancholy you have, sure.
I'm fine. Why is everyone
He
being
is experiencing some much-needed temporary depression.
I can have emotions
mean?
other than just perpetual bubbliness.
I mean, you took a perfectly good cast and gave it depression. How's that good?
Anyway, Karin, Loam, Masika. You guys get a vote on what we do with this thing too. Come on, out with it.
The divine
Yeah.
spar.
The divine
Honestly, I'm
spark.
still fine giving it to Damsa, because, again, she's not on an equal playing field yet, so it's like, why not?
Yeah, see?
You know what? You convinced me.
Alright. Damsa, we got you a
Yeah.
present!
And we
Oh,
should
no,
figure out what we want in
again.
exchange for it, but okay.
Who cares?
Oh, you could figure it out while I'm here in earshot. Hello, my dears. And a very pregnant-looking dom just steps out from behind the mast. Oh, nice new ride,
Hi,
by
sweetie.
the way.
Damsa!
Hey,
See?
buddy.
It's a-
Oh,
There's
someone
something
appears to
about-
have shown you the end of eternity. Or the constancy of eternity.
Yeah.
Oh, all gods have to see that. It's a true bummer, but we get over it.
I'll get over it too, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know.
How's the little one doing?
Would you like to feel them kick?
Yes.
I'd love to, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course, and she'll saunter forward. And she'll wait and pause as you put like a hand on her tongue and go, coincidentally, for whatever reason, they never kick until someone goes in for like a listen.
Oh,
So yeah, you put a hand on
That's
the
gotta
tummy,
be
like,
convenient.
there's no kicking, and then you like sigh and get down low, and the moment like ear makes contact with tummy, little thump.
Oh.
See, healthy mischief, perfect.
That sounds decently convenient considering what my wife went through.
Oh, was there much kicking and stomping in yours?
As he's gonna be a sports player.
Ah. I think most of the time she's been, I don't know, a shoulder riding ragamuffin from what I have witnessed. Are you sure she's not
I
going to
know,
become an adventurer?
I don't know. So just being silly. It's just
True. Well, I mean, it
metaphor
begs
for
the
lots of
very...
kicking.
It's true. It does beg the real question, though. Do you think that your child will grow up to be an adventurer? And if they are, do you stop them or not?
I don't think I'd stop her, but I wouldn't encourage it necessarily.
Seems like the fairest answer.
Well, you should
Like,
just look at
I-
my multi-generation adventure families work out great.
My will smile nervously and just thinking, apart from the time where it didn't. The time where it
Yeah.
really, really didn't.
Yeah.
Say as much out loud.
I'm going to endeavor that any future children I have do not become adventurers.
Like, honestly, I feel like I'm on this just to protect Cass.
Well, I mean, don't forget the whole your soul got stolen thing.
That's the other thing, yeah.
By the way, you've all gotten a lot stronger. We should probably find that soul of yours.
How do
That
we
would be
even
much
do
appreciated.
that?
Well, she'll gesture at her tummy, much like as they get bigger and start kicking and causing fuss. Your souls are doing the same in their little containers.
I would love to get my soul back. That would be very, very good.
So do
Can
we just
devote a little-
scribe for them, or what?
They should be, or might be, scribable by now. We would
Well,
look, but
Python.
if we are wary of the darkness looking back, you don't really want someone with a full meal knocking on your door when you're feeling particularly hungry.
I mean, we could
But they
just go
wouldn't
out
pay
in the
as much
middle of the
attention.
desert.
They wouldn't pay as much attention to us going, though, would they?
Correct. Mortal solutions to mortal problems, etc. And as ridiculous as the situation is, it is still a mortal problem caused by mortal followers of an insane, immortal being. Well, same could be said for anyone who follows a god. She will beam a sultry smile.
Right, yes. The gods are just enablers. I'm sure
We
the
very
outer
much
ones
are.
had no hand in what's happening here.
Maybe a tentacle or a frond. No, I believe as a kid you were concerned over what you want out of me for the glorious gift of the shard.
Cass just pokes tummy.
What about them?
So, like, you're the goddess of irresponsibility anyway. Why don't you just let us raise the baby?
Tilts her head. I'd still get to see them, yes. They'd know their damson.
Of course. Yeah. The more you're around, the happier I am. But, like, you know.
You don't want me creating another irresponsible god situation, then, I take it.
Yeah, you know. What if instead raised surrounded by responsible love?
I suppose. It's a very ephemeral thing. You're asking for the child of a god. But honestly, I think of all the things that have been requested of us at the end of all times, this is the most
That's
equivocal trade any of you have ever made. piece of me for a piece of me.
Behold, I am the strongest wishmaker.
Indeed. And not in the, ankles over shoulders kind of piece of me. She'll smile faintly. Very well.
Nice.
When the babe is born, instead of becoming some kind of divine vagabond, she'll be brought up in your realm with all of you. She preggy tumby.
We're talking to.
Dr. Damsa, holding a shard of god juice for her.
Yep, we got a shard of divinity for Damsa, and Cass has said the trade he wants for this shard is custody of the baby.
Damsa will smile. Very well then.
Excellent. The deal is struck.
Oh, cool. No need to sign in blood. I'm already walking around with our contract in my stomach, as it were.
I mean, I could share some other fluids with you.
Oh, I bet.
Cass will hand her up the gem.
Yeah. She's disappeared a few different ways by this point. You've watched her, crush it to dust in her one hand. You've seen her swallow it. This time, I think she's gonna. This time she's gonna do like the dramatic, like tuck it down into the cleavage, like places it in and gives it a few taps until it disappears, and then she'll bounce her cleavage over her crossed arms and nothing falls out. Ah, much better. Ooh, the tinkles. Ooh, and the kicking. Rubs her stomach again. Yes, it was good for you too, sweetie, I'm sure.
Yes.
Tell you what, you never want divine morning sickness.
I bet that's rough.
A little. It's just a little bit of creation kicking you in the womb and stamping up and down on your bladder occasionally.
All of Damsel's northern worshippers getting real excited all of a sudden.
Yeah, just I get out a green apple for her. Here. Trust me, it always helps.
Ah, thank you. For whatever reason, my strangest desire when pregnant is like some kind of like nice minty chalk.
Yeah, this is why green apples exist. They get that. Yeah, they have that hard, crunchy feel to them.
It is
And
definitely appealing.
Yeah, and they're also not, sharks. They're more edible.
Yeah, they aren't rocks.
That just sounds like she has a mineral deficiency. Out of character.
Yeah.
I have had so many sisters that have been pregnant and all the universal fucked up cravings, but one thing that
green
chalk
apples
biting, yeah,
Mhm.
the ankles, the hips, and the chalk. The chalk is for you just substitute with green apples.
Makes sense. In I think it was my mother's case, it was like Treebor, the strong mints, like the powdery candy mints.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do
This one also tricks the tongue with the acidic flavor of it.
My mom
And
just ate
because the green apples also becomes powdery.
my mom just ate a fuck ton of pickles.
Pickles.
Oh, pickles. Oh, yeah. Like
Hell
pickles.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I just want a bunch of pickles right now. That's just
Oh, man.
anyway.
Brined, and not the sugar, not with the sugar, but the
Not the
brined
sweet one, yeah. The
pickles.
dill brine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice and vinegary and salty. Anyway. Damja will sigh with relief, and she'll just like lounge on the ship in the sun for a while as you get it ready to get moving again towards your next destination. I'll have to vanish again soon, but I think I'm going to just have a little mortal stretch first. Then she will stick her feet out and go, of course, if someone could massage these aching piggly wigglies.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. And yeah, she's a pregnant lady. Foot rubs always good. One got a market, but they are getting sucked.
Oh God.
No, it's that there's finger licking good, so it's toe sucking evil time.
Hell yeah. No, it's thrown off by it's fucking ridiculous little tune. Let me see if I can find it again. That was it. Pop it in VCT. That.
Oh god, I love Carter Vale.
Yep. Listen to that stupid shit on loop.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Basically, my favorite remains the Dirt Man.
Yep. Apparently
We're
he's doing a whole
guys.
fucking album soon.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he's going on tour.
Nice. Okay.
Right then.
Your next destination, everybody.
Good fucking
Uh,
question.
We need. Can we go to the ship? I have the thing to fix the lady that we got from a god.
The lady.
The lady. Yeah, you could make your next destination the ship.
The Darcy Blow thing? But
Yep, the
Do we-
Darcy Below.
did we pick up the Revivify thing? When
Yes.
did we...
Ralu did. It was the whole
It's the
thing.
time
She
clock.
prayed. Yeah, she prayed to the god of phoenixes and rebirth.
Oh,
And
right.
to-
You're
Yeah,
right.
and so she's got a little watch. So all she needs to do is set it like 24 hours before she died. Well, give it to the lady and tell her how to use it. And then she needs to drink the potion. She'll turn into a phoenix, and then we can start work on the ship.
Right. All right, so how do we want to get there then?
Well, we could
Well,
go
it's-
like this. Hold on.
What?
Reminder, you're not on Moving
It's-
Castle, you're down here in this
Whatever.
square. Actually, wait, the castle has drifted since you've been in it for a day.
Roll scatter dice.
Yeah, roll me a d5, please.
Yeah, Ralu.
Wouldn't that be a D? Oh, okay.
Well-
Oh, okay, fine.
I have. It's kind of funny because Darcy Blows is up here.
No, it's not. Darcy Blows
Yeah.
is over here.
Darcy Blows is, over here, and this is what Darcy Blows
Oh,
is.
way up there.
Or Darcy
Yeah,
Blue.
It's
Yeah.
a bit further.
Yep, it's a ship
Yes,
graveyard,
yes,
so it's
of
where
course.
she blew.
Guys, I
Yeah, it's,
scattered us. I
just
scattered us
across.
further. I scattered us closer. It's fine.
Yeah, you actually
Anyway.
did manage to get a whole
Yeah.
hex closer.
Go to
was-
cavern.
Saying, yeah, hold on. We can go by the puppers, and we just kind of go like this,
Well, not through the mouth.
and get fucking one hex off. You know what I mean? I would walk 1,000 miles.
It is just a casual 1,000-mile journey across the desert. It is wild how quickly you can achieve that. Like, it's not a short journey and it's not a short period of time, but it feels so fucking quick.
It's not really
I
stopping
mean,
any
I
towns on
mean,
the
you
way
say
either,
that,
is there?
but in my American brain, it's just like, yeah, this is a third of the way across the country. I get it. A few
I guess
days.
it's not really a problem since we're not in high
Yeah,
like
it's like-
summer anymore. Since
Yes, you are not in the height. of
Yeah, but don't
summer.
worry. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's basically the same distance between where I am now and Dallas.
Yeehaw.
so let's see here.
But that was Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
That's basically going to Utah for me.
Yeah.
God damn. It's like, yeah, it's hilarious. They'll be like Americans, 100 years. That's a long time to be like Europeans laugh. 1,000 miles. That's a long distance. Americans
Eh.
just laughs.
Yeah, that's 1,000 miles is basically the trip I did to Santa Fe 5 years ago. Santa Fe, also really nice city. If you ever get a chance to go southwest.
Ew, West. Yeah, we can.
Cry more.
Okay, where the fuck is Kevin?
Scarbird. Kevin? Kevin's there.
There it
It's
is.
only a
Okay.
few there. Yeah.
Yeah, we just passed by the puppers. What the fuck was Halivara?
I have no memory of this
Where's
place.
that?
This place.
Right here.
Halivara was, what was Halivara? Was there a ruin of some kind? No, that's like a town icon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a town you went through.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I guess we can go through there on our way to hit Cavan and then go to the ship graveyard.
Yeah.
Just kinda
Good time to leave the Great
meandering
Oasis meander around for a while. Let the deals work out there before any commencement.
There you go. More or less.
Nice. All right.
The Wigglies.
I guess
And it's only adding like 2 squares for our journey to go to all these places.
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
think it's just hilarious. It's like, oh, 1,000 miles from Sweden to Italy.
Yeah.
Just a quick jump.
It was like I was telling you
Yeah,
yesterday,
let's-
like you were asking about the explosion here in Tennessee. I was like, yeah, it was only as far away as from one side of Sweden to the other for me in my state.
It's like when people are like, Stray, there was a 9.4, there was like a 7.4 earthquake. Are you okay? And I was just like, that's like 10 hours away from me.
Speaking of, is Bob okay?
Presumably he's. I mean, I've seen him post since then, so yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
He
It
so.
didn't
was-
say, holy shit, guys, did you just see what happened at my house?
True.
Yeah. I don't think Bob's rural plot of land got exploded.
Probably not.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
Given his brother, I wouldn't put it past them.
true. Unrelated
brother could do it.
explosion.
Yeah, it wouldn't be related to any kind of like actual event. It would just be, oh, I tried using gasoline to put out a fire.
Yep.
He thought if you put on enough fire, it would make the fire go away, like a crop burn, and he said it made perfect sense. The fucking idiot. Alright, well, we know our path then. And we're passing through known places and known spaces. I don't actually need to travel check for this route. I'm like looking over. I'm like, you aren't going through any hotspots of danger.
Nice.
I genuinely do not need to throw dice rolls at you for you to inevitably pass.
We're
So
just
it's,
getting on the highway
You
and
just-
going in
You
a
just
straight
get
line.
to drive, yeah.
We're
It
just
really
hitting,
is. You really are just driving off to drive down to Dallas now.
we're just hitting Route 66.
Yep, Route
So
69.
what is that
please.
like? Is it a week or 2 weeks out to there then?
Let's have a look. Let's go.
I was like,
48 a day.
Can I,
48 a day. Oh boy.
if it's that easy of a journey, can I do downtime training?
No, it's only easy because you are
X-
still doing your thing.
What do you say,
Okay,
48 a
that's
day?
fine.
yep, that was 8
Well, I
a.m.
meant XP training, not downtime training, because I'm not going to ask for XP for showing up at the end of this session.
18 and a half days to get there.
That's fine.
Ain't no thing, TBH.
Yeah.
How long? I mean, you could just make the journey longer to do your EXP training because the answer otherwise is nope.
Nah. What we
No,
can
it's
do,
fine.
though, is
No
take a
downtime
couple
missions,
days
yeah.
off in Puppertown.
They're there for work.
Yeah, they're there to work.
Yeah, look, they're not working 24/7. They have to sleep eventually.
True.
And it's like 3 days for XP training. They'll manage.
Yeah, you can't. You can't just chill there for 3 days.
Just lounging in their room, waiting for them to come back from a long day's work.
Yep.
I mean, heck, Ralu is an archaeologist. Part of her fucking XP training could just be working with
You
them.
could just join them for archaeology. Yeah. Give
And
up any
besides-
pay and just do it as education.
And besides, maybe, you know, while there's some sort of horrible accident will befall them and they need adventurers.
What? I would never put archaeologists in the middle of the desert in a fucking destination rife with danger in order to. They would know.
And definitely not Anno and Siri. They
Yeah,
never get up to
Nothing
shenanigans.
exciting ever happens in their fucking dig sites.
Yeah, that has never happened before, even a single time.
No,
Yeah,
not
definitely
even a
hasn't
single
happened
once.
like over here. Definitely isn't something that happens like over here.
Yeah, look, pay attention to none of the X's on the map
Definitely
that are
haven't
cleared
happened.
threats out in the middle of nowhere. Okay? You ignore all of
Let's
those.
see. This isn't the place that like. I guess I wasn't like get excited for people there, but
Yeah, it
you know,
wasn't exciting until we got there.
the point stands.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time for experience.
Sparrants.
Okay.
And you're gonna get experiated. Did you save an innocent life?
No.
No.
Did you defeat a solo treacherous encounter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Learn something new about the Wylder journal.
Yeah, we learned about the engine.
Yeah. Take on a creative quest to complete the quest. Yes, you got another shard of divinity.
Yeah.
Did you uncover a rare magic item on treasure hoard?
I got a god baby.
That doesn't count.
Are you
That
sure?
protects their people.
That might count as a special objective: attain custody of God Baby.
Attain my favorite
know what?
objective, custody.
Well, treasure hoard. Well, yes, we. It's also the scalp, but we still have the gash machine we were gonna screw loose.
It's true, yes, I didn't let you score that in last time because you hadn't finished the dungeon. Yeah, if you walked away with those platinum gacha boxes, then yeah, I'll
Oh,
put
yeah.
the-
We'll put them in on the ship. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, the gacha box.
Alright, that is 4 EXP.
What about the special objective?
Yeah,
Attain
hold on.
custody of God
Here.
Baby.
You know what? Fine, 5 EXP, and I will let Ralu get that 1 EXP.
Okay.
You can have that special objective EXP, enjoy.
Although I was about to say, every single session I've missed has been 4 EXP. It's so annoying.
Yep,
So there you go. Like special
Fucking
objectives
sucked in,
such as destroying the avatar of God. How about taking possession of a god?
yeah, no, yeah, I will absolutely. Yeah, you make a fair point. Yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed fighting. Definitely not Chaos Mechanicus.
It just keeps
Yeah,
happening,
that-
Stray. Why can't Mechanicus be normal?
Why can't you
Because
be
the-
normal? Reason,
because-
Binaric.
Because the entire session is retarded. The entire
Wow, I did it to
No,
scale
the-
like that? Goddamn.
Yeah, take
Wow.
that. Scout.
Ow!
The entire setting is retarded. It's fun, but I mean, they came out with that thing where the Grey Knights have to keep the status quo. It's just dumb.
Alright, if you're watching on stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for Savin Day. Until then, adios and do take care.